I need a collector club. I need a collector club intro so we can have like. I'm working on it. We'll get there. Maybe by next show. Welcome everybody to the Comic Collector Club. We're doing street level heroes and a bunch of guys, former collector champions, are coming back on the show this episode, and the regular cast is here, and we got a pretty full house. Let's just bring them on in, and we'll get fired up, get them all going. Particular order. Let's bring in Alan. Good to see you, Alan.
Hey guys, nice to see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. Thanks for coming.
Always good.
Glad you're here.
Yeah. I'm ready to get some payback for some comments that were made in the chat with the group, the Collector Club chat. So I got to get some payback.
Yeah. I didn't notice any bad things said.
Something about Robin and pulling something. I don't know.
I said that. Oh, no. Okay. Well, I said it in a clean way, but I know what you mean now. I got you.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I'm just joking.
It's me.
It's D.
Bring in the next person. Whoop, whoop.
I'm sorry. Well, I would bring him in, but we got to do this first.
Ah, that's so good.
This guy, man, glad he came back. We always are clamoring for Doc Savage, Man Caves, to hop on the channel. And he's back, y'all. He helped me start this show when we first came out.
What's going on, Biggie, D, Ron Callen? Merry Christmas.
Hey.
I miss you guys, and sorry for not being on the show in a while. So here, it's
good to see you.
About time.
How did I try and convince you last time?
What's that?
Didn't I try and call you last time? What did I tell you that?
You did. You were trying to get me on. That was like 2 times ago, maybe. But yeah, Fridays have been busy for whatever reason. Fridays are busy. You'd think I was out partying, but no, it's not that cool. But
yeah,
it's all good, man. This is your home, dude.
Appreciate you.
So
I'm quite
Doc's
excited
back.
to see you, actually.
Yes, I want to see
Curious
my.
what all my money is going towards.
Oh, it's true. We'll find out.
I'm buying all Man Cave's
so,
books.
If
I make it that far, I might get knocked out. Someone might get a little spicy. We're done.
Yeah, it's true. All right, we got special. We'll wait till everybody gets out here to decide who's competing and judging. But let's bring in Middle of Nowhere.
What's up, fellas? Merry Christmas.
Hey.
Of Nowhere.
Merry Christmas.
Out in the woods somewhere.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me, Biggie, as always.
Absolutely, man. You're always supporting the show and always coming on, and it's going to be a good night. It's a good night to be on panel and get to see these special guys go at it, man.
I love seeing history in book form.
I got 2 more guys in the back. I got 2 more guys in the back, and these guys are some of my favorite collector dudes in the community. Let's bring in Unruly.
Unruly.
So let the excuse making begin. I didn't realize this was street level. I'm having to recalibrate.
No worries, Unruly. Pull that one omnibus, and that'll be worth $5.
Merry fucking Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hell yeah. So Simeon's been on before. He hasn't competed yet, but that's okay. We'll get that going. It'll be fine. This guy's competed a lot, won a couple. He might get another one. He might win 3. I don't know. But Steppo's a beast. We've got Steppo's here.
Hi, guys. Hello, Collectors Club.
Steppo.
Jack Kirby. Oi, oi, oi.
Yes.
Kirby Crackle. Yeah, man. That's how we roll.
He's crackling.
All right. Steppo's here. We're going to crackle it up, Jack Kirby style. Bleeker in a minute. He was just here, so he'll be back. I see TM Nerdy. I see Beckerman, Bleeker, Mon. There's we got a chat going. Thanks, guys, for popping up. Benny Blanco, GT Key. Yeah, he hasn't came back yet, or I will when he gets here. All right, so I think does anybody need to know what the rules are or what we're doing?
There are no rules. I'm just
curious. Is street level, like, are we going to count some, like, there's some characters that I think shouldn't be counted. And I was wondering if Spider-Man should be counted or not.
Spider-Man, oh, hey, I got this one. Spider-Man defends a city.
I kind of left it up to the chat.
They all defend cities.
No. Some people defend
Wonder
everything.
Woman defends the city. Superman defends Metropolis.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, to me, it has two definitions. One is no real powers, and then one is they tend to be hanging out in alleyways, rescuing people getting mugged. And by the second definition, Spider-Man certainly is there.
He fits the second definition.
Yeah,
he's more
the
of
first
a
one, certainly he's a little powered. I say he's a very street level hero in spirit, if not powers. So I would go with him.
Okay. Like as long as we know which characters are allowed.
I mean, technically, Daredevil has powers. I mean,
I think whatever the interpretation.
Street level with powers and street level without powers. So, you know, if it's all A-OK, let's just rock.
I don't.
I agree with Biggie. Let the chat decide. You can, if you want to play Superman as a street level hero, go for it.
I'm not really afraid of anything. What?
Come in.
They're all in. Got it.
If someone pulling SM Alan, then they might not get that many votes.
Alan will make Patsy Walker a street level hero and somehow show 5.
Hellcat.
Patsy Walker is a street level. She becomes Hellcat.
That's true.
Just she's about the streets doesn't mean she's street level.
Yeah.
Depends on what she's doing on that street.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah. I was actually going to bring Patsy Walker.
Why not?
Steppo will make Cinderella love somehow.
That's the thing. Hero.
I'm ready. She wore her dress for the party and the
That's
fight.
right, man. She was street level.
All right, let's start her up. First round. I'm not. I guess I'll compete. Mon, are you judging or playing, D?
I'm judging.
I'm playing.
D, you're
playing.
judging. How about you, D? You're playing.
I'm
okay.
Playing.
All of us are in except for Mon so far. So Mon gets 3 votes.
Is Biggie the only one that
you're
can't
playing,
hear me?
right?
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I hear you.
Your internet's a little iffy, Biggie.
You said you're playing. I heard you. All right, I'll try to leave and come back.
Mr. Dunny,
go ahead and start the
Mr.
round.
Dunny, you have to deal with your microphone.
Shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta
All right, I'll be back.
Get your internet.
Well, go ahead and get your books ready. I'll be right back.
Biggie's bugging. In the meantime, Steppo will show us some scantily clad ladies. Matt Baker.
It's got 7 Matt Baker books right around him somewhere.
And Alan will be right behind with oh yeah.
I have my scantily clad ladies all prepared, so don't worry.
Stephen is prepared, man. Prepared.
Dan Parent did this commission for me.
Nice.
He's a very nice guy.
Do you guys already have your books together? I don't see a lot of. Have you guys already premeditated?
I prepared.
Already got them dug out.
And then after that, I got to prepare more.
Gotcha. Good strategy, Alan. I like it.
Mm.
Hey, Simeon, you were the one that was admitted to enjoying the Daredevil from the early 2000s with me, correct?
I love all Daredevil.
Yeah. So a fellow YouTuber that makes videos on here, like he saw us going back and forth. He sent me a picture. He has one of the screen used billy clubs from that movie.
Holy shit!
Oh wow!
I don't know how he got it. It's foam. It's really cool, but the devil detail is on the end of the Billy Club. And he sent me pictures like, man, you got to make a video about this. You got to show people this is cool. And he's like, okay, I will. But I thought of you. I was like, oh, Simeon would love this, man.
Dude,
I still pull the
movie.
regular Daredevil from my
Will
LCS.
Ferrell as Bullseye was the shit.
He was,
Yeah,
he was a great psychotic villain. I loved him.
You said Will Ferrell as Bullseye was shit?
Colin Farrell.
Wait, Will Ferrell played Bullseye?
That would be hilarious. I would pay to see
I've
that,
never
actually.
seen that.
Because he was good as Mugatu in Zoolander. But yeah, no, he was
sounds
amazing in
crazy.
that movie. Biggie, how you doing, man?
I'm all right.
I'll have to watch that.
Can y'all hear me at all?
Yeah.
Basie.
Nothing.
Here,
No, we can hear you, sort of.
no, I can't
You're
hear
just kind of, your internet's really slow. You're
Why'd
kind
you
of
freeze?
doing the robot thing.
Yeah, you're freezing up a lot, Biggie.
Oh God, why did he now? Golly.
Well, this is going to be a long night. I can see that.
You might have to judge, Biggie. I don't know if you can show books in this stuff.
It's gonna be like,
Does that sound any better?
Well, now
No,
we've got some sound
nothing.
anyway.
Wait,
we can
now
hear
you're
you. It's
steady.
just
Hold on.
you're moving.
You froze again.
Weird.
And I don't think you're hearing us very good.
You sort of remind me of Max Headroom.
Yes.
Very Max
Yeah,
Headroom-ish.
Nothing. Looks okay.
Yeah, you're moving good there.
It's getting
I
better
don't know,
there, I
man.
said?
All right, here. How about this?
Oh yeah, not too bad when you're by yourself.
There's
Oh,
one.
Sherlock Holmes.
Nice.
That is cool.
Oh yeah. By the way,
70s.
duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed.
So you can show
Yeah,
5 in the same book?
Yep, you got 'em.
By the same book.
Batman.
Oh, Batman. All right.
Batman.
That's 3. Unknown Soldier. Right there's 4. I mean, kind of soft, but Hubert. Yeah, and 5 will be this one where he's actually in the middle of the street shooting a gun. Dirt Road.
Two-gun kid.
So there's my 5.
Rawhide kid.
The Streets of Laredo.
Yep.
Okay, so okay, this is my. I'm gonna just start out with my flex round. This flexing. I'm gonna start out with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1.
Ooh, yeah.
First appearance of the Turtles, and then
First
another
print,
cool
right?
first
First print?
appearance.
First print?
This is first print too. And then we're going to go with Tip Top Comics #1. This is the first appearance of Tarzan and Little Abner, both street level fighters, and they're even fighting on the cover. So first appearance of those 2 characters.
Nice.
And then we got. I'm counting him as a street level guy because he has no powers except a cool suit.
He's
So
pretty
Iron
smart.
Man. Yeah, he's pretty smart. So this is Tales of Suspense 39, first appearance of Iron Man. Kind of a cool book.
So is that like a smart ass book to hold up? Like,
And then we got Daredevil. This is truly, street level guy. Even got Spider-Man right there for you. So yeah, first appearance of Daredevil. And because you guys made so many comments about this character, I had to show this book.
Oh,
There it is.
There
that's
it
a
is.
beautiful
So,
book.
first
That's a
appearance of
beautiful
Robin,
book.
Detective 38. And I think
Course.
Man Cave, you should like this one, right?
I love that book. I miss it.
I was going to guess that.
I really,
That is
I
one
really
well
do appreciate
presenting
this book.
book from 1940, man.
What
Yeah,
a
it's a really great
beautiful-
one. Thank you, by the way. I wanted to say
Beautiful,
please.
beautiful, beautiful book.
So that's
It
my
is.
flex round. That's just to get a little bit of revenge for some
Who
comments
pissed
that
you
were
off,
being
man?
What's up, Hudak?
Yeah,
Thanks
what's
for
up?
joining.
Whoa! Finally, who that has come back.
Ooh, Dad.
to Collector Club. What's up? What am I doing? Oh, okay.
You're supposed to show some books.
Oh no, I don't know how many books I'm supposed to show.
5 street level characters.
5. Yeah,
All right,
we're gonna have 5 books. We'll come to you in a minute. We got a couple guys in front of you.
Give me a second to be. I only have 3.
Okay.
Unruly.
Mr. Simeon.
All right, I'm going to start off with certainly nothing as old as that decrepit detective comics, but the same character.
Damn.
Batman Damn #1, the first appearance of the Batwing.
Oh, yeah. In a 10.0, huh?
Monsters on the Prowl #16. King Cole, this is the first appearance of Thulsa Doom in comics.
Shut up. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I got that one.
Blue Beetle #1, which is the first appearance of the Question, which I'm pretty sure he's street level.
That's questionable.
I got a raw of that
I just
somewhere.
had to do the
I
pun.
should have pulled
Sorry.
that out.
I just had to do the pun. Sorry.
And I'm going to wind up with Daredevil 181, The Death of Elektra.
That's a great story.
Yeah, I always like that one. I keep on buying that book for some reason.
I'm actually eyeing
Not in
it
a
right
98.
now on a little auction somewhere. I'm like, I have a raw of it, but it'd be cool to get a 9.8.
All right, no, that was my 4th book. I'm sorry.
Wait. Show one more.
D-Runk's going to show his nipples instead of your 5th book. Okay, I'm sorry.
Alias
Alien
#1,
the first appearance of Jessica Jones.
Oh yeah, you should hit that over.
And I love that Netflix show because I've had a crush on that girl for 15 years now.
Oh, nice. Actually, that was a really good show. I don't know why it got canceled.
I loved it.
It was really good.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right, here's my Spider-Man round, y'all. Yeah, first Spider-Man India.
Beautiful cover.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're wondering about Spider-Man being a street level hero, well, here's the first appearance of the Spider-Mobile that he drives on the streets of New York, the city that he protects. This book was told to me by Hudak.
It's a cool book.
Then we got Spider-Man fighting a lizard.
That's my favorite lizard cover.
It's a good one. So yeah,
it's awesome.
Then got Spider-Man getting dragged around the city of New York.
Bingo.
Green Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Or classic.
Nice.
That's first John
Please,
Romita.
I
Right?
love that cover.
Sure is.
Hey, if you love that cover, wait until you see the next one, brother. Ow!
Yeah.
Oh man.
Great book.
He's lost a lot of weight.
Unruly AOK'd me that book.
Unruly AOK'd me this book as well.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's my first round of 5 street level.
Nice.
Good ones.
Oh, hey. Give me a I'm having an eggnog.
Welcome, Bleeker.
Delicious.
You're not competing, Bleeker?
No. I didn't even know. I know. I don't know. Yeah, no. I don't know.
That was very.
You don't sound like you're too sure.
Yeah, we're not going to do it this
Just
way.
judge with me, Bleak.
Yeah, we're going to do some judging.
Well, here's the first appearance of Magnus the Robot Fighter.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Now, Steppa, that is a beauty, and I have that exact same grade actually, but your case looks better than mine.
Oh, thank you.
Just genetics.
And next, because you spoke about it, Parm, here is Turok.
Turok.
That 2 for 2. I have that exact same grade as well.
He's about as street level as it gets. Matter of fact, and it's back in the day when they first started, they gave you a comic all the way to the end.
It's like the prisoner.
And Magnus is a good choice because he was literally just trained. He's no superpower. Trained.
Here's a street level fighter for you on the street.
Oh, the Rifleman.
I don't know. Was it a street or was it like a dirt road?
Back alley.
Well, he was out in the middle of the street and he was fanning something, and then his son came to help him with his wood.
It seems
I
like
think that is the kind of son that you want, who will help you with your wood. And the look on his face is priceless.
He is helping with that wood.
And so is the look on his face. What the hell's going on here?
That's a one big piece of wood.
I think that's I think that's bigger than a 7.5. I don't know.
When he folds it in half. I met Chuck Connors, and I had another copy of this book, and I had him sign it. And there was a huge line, and he was a hell of a nice guy. He really was. And when I got up and I shook hands with him and what have you, and then I handed him the book, and he goes, "Oh," he says, he talked to this guy that was his handler or whatever it was. He says, "Joe, look at the stomach on me there. Look at the boy. That's great." And then he went on and talked for about 5 or 10 minutes, and all these people are in line waiting and waiting and waiting, and I'm just going, "This is great." But he was an awfully nice guy. Nice. And on the back is the Schwinn 5-speed Corvette.
Oh, wow.
A Schwinn on the front, a Schwinn on the back.
Book number 4 is the first appearance of the Judo Master.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think I had the Modern Comics first appearance.
That's smart.
And the
title
for this particular book, Special War Series number 4, it's a complete. It has no connection whatsoever. Just one book. I don't know if it was a title that they had enough. They just had a title available, and then after that, then it turned into Judo Master. And speaking of Judo Master, here is also the first appearance of his sidekick, and his name is Tiger. Meet the Tiger.
Yeah. That's a cool cover.
Yeah, it's a cool one.
Yeah, I've had that one. I love that cover. That's very cool.
It's a white pager too. Very the Charlton stuff doesn't stay white very long. The paper they use, but it's just I think it's a pretty nice cover.
Yeah, that's probably the nicest I've ever seen of that book.
Those are my 5.
Beautiful.
Nice. Great job. All right.
How many rounds we doing?
Depends on how many
wins
we gotta
and
wait till
losses.
one person wins 2 rounds.
Oh.
Possibly a lot.
All right. Let's we go with a street level hero. First appearance. There you go. First appearance of Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Spence 57.
Nice.
Pretty nice grade, I think, on that one. So let's do not the highest grade they have offered, but first Electra.
Nice. 9.8. Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Nice copy.
You get 2.1. You get Daredevil and Electra.
That's
Tough and 9.8, that one.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
You got the
All
trick
right.
drop label too. That's awesome.
All right. We're going for my buddy who doesn't leave Harlem with 3 signatures. Mr. Luke Cage. This is when he beats the crap out of Doom. You got John Romita, Englehart, and Roy Thomas in a 9.0.
Nice.
People don't realize, from 1972.
Damn, that is a Romita too. Wow. What a beauty.
Sir.
gem.
Actually, Romita co-created Luke Cage. Here's one of my favorites that I got for a steal. Origin and first appearance of Batwoman.
Yes, you did get that first deal. I remember when you got that. That was a good deal.
It's a beauty, man.
Yes, I was threatened that if you don't buy it, I'm going to buy it.
Yes, I remember that. So you better claim that quick. I knew you wanted it.
That threat is real.
And the best street level heroes. I don't think anybody on the panel has a higher grade.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
TMNT. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. And that is a 9 white pages. So that is my 5 street level heroes, and I end with the best.
That is
gorgeous
beautiful.
book.
Mine's white pages.
Turtle versus turtle. Well, I'm sort of sad. I traded my gobbledygook one. So I'm missing it, but anyway.
Yeah. Dave, you can't show it. No pictures. No pictures.
I'm going to concede this one because I cannot even compete against Turtles that beautiful and a first Robin that I used to own. So I'm going to just show stuff that I love. So good old Manhunter from Jack Kirby. I actually don't have a Golden Age version of this, but he was first seen in the Golden Age. Now this guy's a Golden Age guy. Green Mask #1.
Nice.
Fox featured Syndicate.
Nice.
Sorry, I should have taken it out of the bag. It has a sticker on the outside.
Man, Zara looks weird in that book.
Big fucking sticker on there, Doc. You gotta watch your
Yeah, I
bags,
know.
homie.
I just rip it out. It's not worth the time. Got me
That's all
some
right.
Boy comics.
Love it.
Led
Iron
Gleason.
Jaw.
Iron Jaw's about to chew him. I
That's
found
his
this in the
first cover.
LCS. Found this in LCS for pretty cheap, raw copy.
Nice.
I just picked up his first appearance. Like Boy Comics #3.
Is that his first? I actually don't know.
Yep, that's his first appearance.
Here's a Golden Age Blue Beetle. Simeon showed a nice Charlton. Here's the old school Fox featured.
That's
Gotta
really
love.
cool.
He's definitely street level. And one of my favorite Golden Age street level, one of my favorite artists here would be Charles Bureau. We got the OG Daredevil. And this, I love this book. This hobo is about to run over these kids with a steamroller.
As one does.
Look at this guy. I mean, beware.
I
of
like
the
his
tramp.
shoes.
Beware the tramp. This is number 22. Lev Gleason, Charles Bureau. Beauty.
Beautiful.
Here's my opening salvo.
Is it Biro or Biro?
I say Bureau, but it may well be Biro. I don't know.
Beautiful books.
Yeah.
So before we vote, we're going to take about a minute to let it soak in and talk shit. So I thought that sticker sucked, Doc. That sticker on the bag, that's not NWO material. Can I get some backup on that, D-Runk?
Yeah. What
That
the?
was lazy,
Back up,
lazy
D,
on
on
that.
that.
Yeah.
You always seem to see the flame along with the green
Right.
mask. It's always like those two books sort of like go around together.
The early Green Masks are actually cheaper than the later ones where they get some really good bondage and sci-fi looking stuff. But it's oh yeah, Alan also showed first Daredevil, man. Woo!
Yeah.
Some big swingers here.
Yeah, I just wanted
I saw
to flex
Beckerman.
on-
What is your team?
Beckerman nailed the $200.
7.5. What is it?
Mine's an 8.5. Or yeah.
Mine's the 7.5.
Gotcha.
Mine's
So
eight.
just,
They're all white pagers. It's
Mine's a white page too.
you know, to me, if it's from the 1980s and it's not white pages, you had to have wiped your ass with it accidentally or something. I don't know. So it's like, you know, that's
I
where-
I say the same thing if it's not a 9 or better.
yeah,
Oh, you do.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
What grade is
I
it?
missed.
I'm going to drop the vote.
Who got? What grade is your Tales of Suspense 39?
I had 3 of them at one point, but I don't have them anymore because I don't care. I don't care about Tony Stark. Actually,
I had a
five-
4.5 at some point.
D-Ronk and Big can confirm. I had a 5.0 signed by Stan Lee.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, there you go, Alan.
And how about your Detective 38?
Do I still sound bad? Can y'all hear me at all?
I can hear you, Biggie.
We can hear you.
We can hear you, buddy.
We can hear you, Biggie.
Okay. Thanks, man.
That's a nice detective.
All right. Vote, chat.
Huh. That's a hard
Beautiful
one.
stuff.
I think Hudak
there's a
came
lot of
in
nice
pretty
stuff on
solid.
this
Stepo probably
I had
won.
mine typed in a minute ago.
Doc probably won.
This
Unruly
is the first
probably
Platinum
won.
Age.
Yeah, everybody won.
If
Mon,
I won that,
Mon
then
fucking
I
went
don't- I
unruly.
don't
That's
think
3
I
points
should.
for
I
unruly.
think
Unruly
mine
showed me
wins, that'd be
the
really
first
weird.
False of Doom in comics. I'm a
Yeah, I
huge
feel like
Conan
I feel like
fan.
anybody shows a first appearance of Robin, you know, that's a tough. And the TMNT one
Yeah,
in the same round.
First
I
And
can't
the
tell you what I
Daredevil
want
This
to
is the
say about
hardest book of
Robin.
these ones to get, though. This Tip Top one, really hard to get.
Well, that's the paradox of the Golden Age collector. Sometimes we get the rarest thing, but no one gives a freak.
This isn't even Golden
go
Age.
with my
This
boy
is
Who Dat,
Platinum
man.
Age.
I'm about that.
I can't
He played some Dynamite books.
Yeah, I like that first Batwoman though. The colors on that Who Dat are nicer than I remember, man. That presents.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
That's a tough book to get with nice presentation.
It's mainly the spine that's the issue with this book. The spine
Really,
is
that
the-
pops.
Yeah.
So does that.
I mean, the reds on her look really good.
No.
Yeah,
Like my
we can't vote unruly. We're competing, or I'd vote too.
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. There is so much fire on this show, dude. We had a first Iron Man.
Yeah,
we had all types of shit.
Ridiculous.
So Mon and Bleak get to vote too, right?
Yeah, I voted for Who Dat.
I voted for Unruly.
Granted,
I'm a
I
huge
didn't
Tulsa
actually
Doom
get to
fan.
see Comic Collector Geek,
Tulsa
or
Doom?
I
He's
didn't
not a
see
hero.
Biggie Shacks either.
No, but he was in that book. First
Oh,
appearance.
yeah.
And then his heroes around it. His
I
heroes
know.
around
Sorry,
it.
buddy. Sorry.
Man, oh man, you're reasoning. Oh, see, now he's hiding. That's right.
You should have.
It's up to you, Beckerman, what you decide who showed the closest thing to this topic. So if you'd like anybody.
Beckerman, don't forget. Luke Cage says, "Where's his money, honey?"
Luke Cage.
That's right. I did see
Sweet
Beckerman
Christmas.
bring up the $200 to do that product. I'd like to thank Mon for helping me. I'm probably going to fold and stick out, and I'm going to help judge.
All right.
I'll go with Doc, J Hood. So Unruly won this round. Unruly.
Yeah, it looks that way.
You've
It
seen
looks
too.
that way.
Unruly.
But I don't know. Is the chat still voting? I don't know how many people are in the chat. So.
How many people
Hey,
on
if
the
they're
chat?
voting, they got to vote. Let's go.
Yeah. It looks like
Yeah,
right now
we got
is
like
winning
16 in
this.
the chat.
Is winning
We're
this
doing all right.
round. We got one for Geek. We got a couple for Geek, I think.
We're just starting a second round. Unruly won by a landslide. So get your second 5 books ready, and we'll get her going. I'm sitting out. I'm gonna fold. I'm do a true poker tradition. I'm gonna fold this round, but you don't know if I might come back the next round, dude.
Oh,
I do have to
What does
say
what
that
they
that
want.
copy of Who Dat's the Daredevil, the 9.8, is the most beautiful copy I think I've ever seen in my life. Like it's just, I love that book. I love that cover. It's unreal. And thanks for showing that. That was unbelievable.
I like the fold, Biggie. I like the fold. That's a good move. Good move.
Well,
I like the fall too, but it's a Christmas miracle because I lied to you. I'm back in.
he's like, fuck all, I'm playing.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good book.
One.
That's a good one.
2.
Tarzan.
3.
Star Spangled War.
4.
Why is
A lot of
Tarzan
Kubert,
look like
baby.
he's
A lot of
making
Kubert.
$20?
I put my 30 Kubert repentances on Leaker's church channel last week, so I showed a lot of Kubert that round, dude. What's up?
Let's see that Tarzan on the poll
Oh.
again.
You want to see the Tarzan? Go back to Biggie then.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see Tarzan make $20 for his fans.
You like the one with all the gorillas and monkeys and shit around him, huh? That's one of the best ones, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought it looked like.
So
Okay, I was
weird.
just checking.
Yeah. So weird.
That's some fucking fire Kubert, man.
Dance,
That's
monkey,
really
dance.
crazy.
That's an OnlyFans cover.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to what I like most: women. So this is all jungle women, street level fighters.
Oh, that's hot.
This is Judy of the Jungle.
Judy,
And then we got,
you got a problem.
That's actually one of the first Schomburg covers I ever bought. Was that exciting? You just showed.
And this one's thrilling.
It is very
Princess
thrilling. She's
Panther.
riding a fucking tiger.
Yeah, she's riding a tiger.
With
I
a
have
leopard.
a poster of this coming where they made somebody made this like graphics man made this into like Tony the Tiger.
Nice, nice.
It's gonna be really cool.
I like that she's wearing a leopard outfit.
Yeah, she's like,
with,
I need the
riding
Yeah,
a
leopard
tiger.
outfit on
She
a
doesn't
tiger.
kill tigers. She just kills leopards.
And this is her again, but a little bit of snake bondage going on.
Little snack.
A little more action going on.
The best kind of bondage.
If you're gonna do bondage, get a snake. And then we got some Miss Fury.
I actually
Yeah.
really like
Alex
that.
Schomburg.
That's really cool, man.
Miss Fury's a good street
She's
level.
taking out 3 guys at once.
Hey.
Pretty awesome.
Sounds
She
something.
she sort of has a magic.
You can
magic
take that
suit.
whatever way you want.
A magic
Okay.
I took it exactly the way you wanted me to take it, Alex. Stop it.
And then we got this is Sheena. But this is actually the first appearance of Sky Girl. So Jumbo Comics number 68. Number 69 is a cooler issue. It's the first Matt Baker. But this is
You'll be seeing it soon.
A lot of leopard print going
this
on
is-
this challenge here. A lot of leopard
Yeah.
print.
So lots of leopard print. Very thematic.
Very nice.
I would say it's a,
Nice.
it's,
Get
it's
on
the
a
other leg and
non-classic
see where
street
the-
level sort of presentation, but it had eye appeal for sure.
Yes.
Those were all beautiful, man. I've never seen any of those in real life. That was amazing. All right, I've got these are regular people, no powers, genuine freaking heroes, but they're not quite at street level. They fight in the skies above us. This is Aces High 1 from 1954, an EC book about, fighter pilots.
That's a beauty.
Nice book.
It's fucking lovely.
All right, it's not Judo Master, but it's a Charlton martial artist. I give you
Yang.
Yang.
That is cool.
Beautiful
Shit.
yellow
The
cover.
Rolly's coming at us hard tonight, Club. We got to do something to slow this guy down. He's on
So
fire.
wow, you showed Wang the first round. Now you're showing Yang. That makes sense.
Wang and Yang.
Just
All
don't show
right.
us Yang's Wang.
Oh, I forgot.
This is Warrior number 1,
Oh, nice.
which is the first appearance of V for Vendetta.
And
Who else thought she
And
was
one
holding
more.
that guy's
There's
leg?
actually 2 first
And
appearances.
Miracle Man, but he's definitely not street level.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was holding the guy's leg. I
Yeah,
thought his
Miracle
leg was a
Man, he's,
gun for
one
a
of the
second.
new
I
guys,
thought she was
yeah.
holding his leg and shooting it. It's awesome.
Savage Sword,
Oh, that's what.
Numero
Conan's
uno.
number 1. And let me remind you that 9.4 is near mint.
And that's the first appearance of the metal bra.
Exactly. The nipple chafing bikini armor.
Holy shit.
And for my 5th book, this might be on the cusp. All he really is a guy with an attitude and a smattering of magic. First appearance,
Constantine.
Constantine. He
Yeah,
has a
he's
street
street
level
level.
vibe to
Street
him, man.
level.
Yeah,
He
Constantine
started off
has
street
a-
level.
I think
Constantine
Holy
is like
cow.
Doctor Strange on the street, like
trench coat and cigarettes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, he's street level as it gets.
I think that's
Oh.
clever.
Back to me again. Do I show more books? What's going on here?
Absolutely. Oh, my fault.
D-Rock. Hey, earlier, Alan showed the first appearance of Robin. Whatever, everyone's got one of them, it's not that big. Hey, we got a Batman Mask of Phantasm signed by Kevin Conroy.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. And then we got 2 street level heroes, 1 cover.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
The perfect pairing.
Yes.
Yes.
And then got a couple more hanging out on this one.
That's actually an awesome cover, man.
I know, it's Mark Bagley,
Yeah.
man.
That's awesome.
And then my 5th one, we got number 334 here.
Okay.
Classic.
A lot of tags.
Love the colors on that cover. They're
That is-
beautiful.
Watch out.
Very purpley.
Bunch of tags.
It's a lot of guns pointed at that.
That is. He's in trouble.
I showed
Oh.
a Batman Beckerman. I didn't just show
I didn't know D-Runk
soldiers.
had so many Batman comics. I just don't think of him as a Batman collector.
No, he's only he collects
Batman and Scarlet
Ben
Spider.
Riley.
So here is Lady Luck number 9. This is the first appearance. I should say this is in her title, which used to be Big Shot. The guy that is the artist for this thing, his name was Klaus Nordling. And he was this guy from Finland. He's a diminutive guy. He always would dress up going to work, his vest and everything else. And he had a really good sense of humor as far as how he would draw. And the fun thing about Lady Luck was what she'd always do. She was this debutante everybody wanted to hook up with. And before she could get into her costume, her green fighting frock, she'd always have to take all of her clothes off down to lingerie and then sort of be in there a panel or two, and then finally put on her fighting togs and then take on whoever she's fighting.
Bless her heart.
And God bless her. Amen.
And these are pretty darn tough. They're very, very low census books to find, but really fun covers.
I'm still trying to get that one. That's one of the ones I'm missing.
Yeah, put it away quick, Seppo.
She's like the female version.
I feel a pull. This one is the Canadian edition, and this is the last one for her. And the in the yellow box, the print is the prose are different from the American version.
Oh, really? I have the American version. I was actually going to show it tonight.
You still can.
I still can.
It's Steve, different. What year do those range from?
They're all of them are 49 to 50.
49 50, yeah.
Jesus. 1949 to 1950. And here's one, the Sandman, who is not super powered. He has do any of you know what the name of his gun is that he carries?
Something sleeping?
No. It's called a wire poon.
Oh,
I am not kidding you. I said, what is that? In the early ones, he had a Sandman, like a gas gun to put him to sleep. But in order for him to get where he needed to go, he had this thing where it'd shoot out a cable and he'd swing. And they called it the wire poon.
Wow.
I don't know. Whoever came up with that. This is a pretty nice. This is a Mr. Jack Kirby and Simon and Kirby cover, and you have both the evil Nazi and the evil Japanese guy about to get whanged by Sandman with his wire poon.
Steve, is that the one you helped prove was the first appearance of Sandman?
No.
That's the first appearance of the Sandman was in New York World's Fair comic in 1939.
Okay,
I can show that.
And Adventure Comics number 40 was the one previously thought to be that, and because Bob Overstreet had a reason, he changed it's the only bifurcated origin that's in there. It says first published. I proved it when I became an advisor for the guide. I sat next to Bob driving down. We went down to the Sotheby's auction in New York, and as we were driving down, I was trying to see Bob. It's the first appearance. The Library of Congress, the Copyright Office. I talked to Vincent Sullivan himself. I tracked him down to New York. He was the editor of both of those books. I said, I've got the photo journal, and all of those are the Mile Highs, and I can prove it 42 calendar days before Adventure 40. And he says, Steve, a friend of mine bought it on a newsstand back in the day, and he said that I said, Bob, a buddy of yours buying it on a newsstand outdoes Vincent Sullivan and the Copyright Office? I don't get it. If you read the story, and so now he never would go along with it. That was a very rude awakening, and I tried hard. I was so excited to tell him that here it is, this wonderful thing I'd helped clarify something, and it was met with absolute disdain, total. It was a learning experience, and
no one likes to be told they're wrong.
The last one is the first Matt Baker art in comics, and that's Jumbo number 69, and that's Sheena, and she's very way cool. Slaves, it says slaves for the white chic.
Nice. I was the one that put you onto that book, so it's good that you picked it up.
Great job, Steppo.
I would say something, Alan, but then you'd start spinning. I can't say what I want to say. But Alan, okay,
All right.
I guess I'm done.
You're
Yeah,
done.
that was fine.
Enough of me.
Nice stuff, man. Great
Did I already
stuff.
go?
Yeah,
He
you
already
already
went.
went.
He's already gone. It's all right.
Okay.
Production's having a bit of an issue tonight.
Excuse
who's in
me. All right, so
charge?
unruly. Now we got
I'm
who
sorry.
dat?
Oh yes. All right. I got first Batgirl.
I'm gonna see it again.
Love it.
359.
You're covering the best part, her high heel that she's
Yeah.
running on there, right there.
I thought the purse was the best part.
I love the high heel that she's running, and they can see that heel. Just
Yeah, it's like
digging.
that's
Yvonne Craig was a very nice lady.
so that's one. How about this Batman? Selena Kyle. That's when you reveal her name.
You got a lot of DC over there these days. There,
Batman 62. Yes, I do. Hey,
surprisingly.
I always thought
surprisingly.
that was like the cat lady cover,
Good stuff.
where she's like throwing the cats at people.
Like, oh, yeah.
Crazy cat lady cover.
Robin's like, I was going that way. What's going on? I don't know.
Yeah, don't look at him. It's coming from the other direction.
I don't know what's going on. One of my favorite books. That this guy, a guy I know,
Lobo.
AOK'd me this book, and it made me want to get this book.
Oh yeah.
So,
Nice.
Unfortunately, only 2 copies of that. Two copies total. I mean, there was only 1 and 2. But
yeah, only this
That's
the
a cool
last issue.
cover.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the Black Panther came later on, and there was no squawk at all. But the Black heroes, they just wouldn't take the Lobo. It's ridiculous.
That was 3.
Yeah,
All right, 3. I'll show this. I would say is a street level hero. Her in all her glory.
Mockingbird.
Nice.
And a 9/8. So like that, her kicking butt.
Well done.
Nice.
And like, and I got one more. I don't know. I'm gonna show my last TMNT of the night. This one's actually signed by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird in the inside. And if you try to get Peter Laird, so first
I
Casey
love that
Jones.
book. I love that book.
This is how they start to battle each other, and they become friends. Yay! You don't have to read the story. You just flip the front and turn.
And he's
it to
using
the
the umbrella to go down too.
Yeah,
So that's
using
that's
the
important.
umbrella. What else is going? They got. I don't know what they're jumping on because they're going to miss those guys with the guns, but it's okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it's okay. And he has barbed wire on it that people don't realize. All right, that's it. That's my 5.
All right.
My turn.
Thank
All right,
you.
I'm going to go with a street level guy that was street level before comics even existed. And I don't know how much the chat's going to like this. It's sort of OG, but I love these covers. I love this book. And we'll start with Shadow.
Love
Comics
the shadow.
3, number 3.
Nice.
What's with his mask? What's with the glasses?
Monstradamus. Even got dinosaurs, and Unruly will tell you how much I like dinosaurs. So, little pterodactyl action.
That is a sweet.
Love
Dig,
that,
dig those glasses that the Shadow's wearing.
Yeah.
He put a slug right through him, didn't he?
Oh yeah, you can see it going right through. Yep. And it says "Elixir of Life" with a skull on top. So
He seems very happy about it.
yeah.
Nice book.
Keeping on that theme, we got Shadow getting, having a little trouble. Shadow and a damsel in distress to boot.
And an ape.
Interesting color palette in that vintage.
Yeah. No, I
They're all
sort of like that.
Very similar
Puke
color.
green. Exorcist puke green, but it's awesome. Mm-hmm.
I love green covers, man.
Lay down.
Now, this is one of my favorite skull covers.
That's really cool.
More Shadow. He has the
It is
sort of
cool.
like the Cupid doll thing. He has it set up here, and she's being strangled by a skeleton,
That's sick.
Nice.
and the Shadow is there. The Shadow knows. Here's number 2, actually, so one of the older ones. Shadow number 2.
What's the year on that?
He's milking his snake for venom.
Yeah, yeah. Or it looks like he's taking pliers and pulling the snake's teeth
Oh,
off.
he's pulling
Oh,
the
wow.
fangs out.
Yeah.
1940.
He's got a big nose.
Yeah, look at that.
Is that the
Look at that
Avenger on the
nose.
back?
That is not an objectified type of nose, you know. And here he's just looking over the city. Shadow number 3.
Very cool.
Very cool, man. Do you have Shadow number 1 as
That's
well?
my boy.
Or?
I do not have number 1. And I do have the famous one where he's holding the decapitated head, but I'm sending it off to get graded. Shadow.
Very nice.
I was actually going to buy the one with the decapitated head just recently.
It's a cool book. So he's pretty street level, I'd say.
Yeah. I think that's everybody.
If y'all are cool with it, we can start to vote. I don't have any disparaging words. Anybody got anything bad to say about their opponent?
Yeah. Run the vote.
Run the vote. All right.
Hey, I've got a question. What year was the Lobo published?
That was 1965, I believe. Tell me if I'm right, Hudat.
No, it's earlier than that, wasn't it?
Or is it 55?
No,
66. 66.
66.
Oh.
So,
Wow, I thought it was earlier.
Do you think Lobo didn't catch on because of the prejudice of the time?
Yes.
Or because Western comics weren't selling?
No,
I think it was a combination. It was
Western was big
also
at that
Dell.
time.
Dell was
prejudice.
not, you know.
And in July of '66, the Black Panther came, and there was no squawk whatsoever. But Lobo, they wouldn't even sell it, and they sent them all back.
They would just send them back.
Oh, damn. See, I didn't know that. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And both of the creators say that they're the ones that created. There are two guys, and they're still fighting about who created Lobo.
it, yeah.
He had like a phantom sort of thing going because he had gold coin. He was a very wealthy guy, and a cavalry officer, and really sharp guy. And then when he would win, he would leave a gold coin or something like that just to show off. I mean, that it was him. It had a really nice plot. But
I'd say worthy of a reboot, man. Worthy of a reboot, maybe. Huh?
I think he'd be a great character. Frankly,
Yeah.
I thought it was ridiculous what they did.
Because people forget.
Hold those books up, boys.
Yeah. Shadow.
I love the green covers. I love the purple flower up in the pink purple flower. And the monkey is pointing where he wants her to throw the spear.
Now, I still have almost all the John Constantine raw somewhere. I'd love to reread that series. It's such a, and the Swamp Thing, 90s Swamp Thing, so good.
Yeah, those.
I'm gonna try to bring up my.
Is really light on the census. It really is.
Yeah. I didn't have. I had that book, but I had to trade it. But it's a great book. Lady Luck.
Batman.
She's my lady luck.
She looks like the female Green Hornet.
Very much.
Yeah, very much. Yeah.
Great books, man. Great books.
Looks like Steppo took this one. Congratulations, Steppo. He's already got 10 votes.
Who do?
Steppo.
I got it?
Steppo sounds surprised.
Steppo.
I am.
Yep, you got it.
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Man, I feel like anybody could win in any of these rounds. It's such good books. Whatever.
Awfully nice books
that sounds
coming
very
out tonight.
politic, but I actually believe it here. Except for maybe D-Ron. Fuck D-Ron.
Hey,
Just kidding.
What, man?
You know I love you. I'm just
All right, 5 books. I don't know who these guys are, but they seem like heroes, so I'll throw them in there. Whatever. No, I got a good one. All right, let's go. Come on, man. Vigilante. What's up?
Vigilante.
What y'all know about Vigilante, dude? What's up? Hanslow. There you go.
Nice.
Uncle Scrooge. Uncle Scrooge is a street level.
The street level fighter?
The Hardy Boys. Yeah, man. You ever seen him fight? Shit, in the cartoon, he'd kick everybody's ass. And then Richie Rich. That's my 5. Fuck it. Bam. How I'm rolling. All right.
Oh, it's Steve.
Unmute me. There we go. Spider-Geddon. About this.
I'm getting it.
Love
Then,
me a good homage. Homage.
And then I got a little.
Nice. That's so cool.
Ah, I missed that book.
Yeah. I love it so much.
So
Was that out of your collection, Man Cave?
that was a signature series that I signed in the back, but they wouldn't give me a yellow label. No.
That's rude.
Love that cover.
Daredevil.
That's really well done.
Yeah, I like this one.
That's like the new Daredevil guy too, isn't it? He looks just like the guy from the show. He's so good.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, little
They
Daredevil.
better. I hope they do well with Daredevil coming forward, man. But
I do too. I love that show.
I'll be annoyed. Yeah.
Very nice.
Second print. All right. Cool.
No, this is the facsimile. No, I'm kidding. This is first
Too good for that.
yeah,
I like the
first
trick
print.
top label too.
Yeah.
Too bad they cover his face.
It's the first.
Yeah.
First is first.
I like the second print better.
I'll put that
Alan,
over.
you
They show his
always
face.
say that.
I
It's
see what
not
book
the
you have.
first.
Throw that thing in the trash.
That's a much nicer copy than my
Boy,
copy.
look at the
Oh, I
colors
need
on
that
that one.
book.
That's a beauty. That is beautiful.
Yeah. A vote
Okay.
for D is a vote for me.
I like that. Good job,
All right.
Dave.
So, Steven showed the
Sorry.
wait. So Steven showed the Canadian version of this. I'll show the American version of this. This is Lady
Lady
Luck.
Common.
Luck. Nice.
Common.
She has some
So
hostile.
what was different?
projectiles
What was
there.
different in here, Steven?
Yeah, it's different. It says like the spy something or another. It's completely. It's different prose.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting. And then we got
That box there with those words, it confused the Canadians. They had to change it.
yeah, we don't like all those big words. Okay, we got some Sun Girl, a signed
That's
copy,
beautiful.
and this is signed by the creator Ken Bald.
That's a great book. Ken Bald
Yeah.
signed. He was
Ken
such a
Bald.
great artist. Love that book. Beautiful. And signed.
And great back cover too. I don't know.
With girdles.
Yeah, girdles. I was like, what's going on there? Okay, and then we got some Miss Mask.
Nice. Nice gams.
Is that
Yeah.
fighting Yank and Bob?
Yeah, that's Fighting Yank in the Ball, and what's his name? Black Terror.
Okay.
So yeah, kind of looking.
Schomburg
And then we-
could actually draw the Fighting Yanks hat. All the other guys on
Yeah, I
the
didn't know how to
inside, it
draw
looked
it.
like a
Tricorn.
bedpan.
And then we got
Wow.
Terra.
Very nice.
Damn, Alan.
She's
Airbrush cover, beautiful.
another Alex Schomburg airbrush cover.
Zila.
Yeah, actually, you can see him. And he did that because he didn't want people to know that he was like working multiple companies.
Yeah,
So
no one could figure that one out.
no
Al, you
one
know.
could figure that one
No
out.
one could follow that one.
Yeah. So, and then I want to show one more. Lawn Phantom.
Nice.
And this one is a great bondage cover. The guy doing the rack thing.
They loved that torture wheel back then.
Yeah. So yeah.
Little Mel
Those are
bondage,
my
okay.
5. All women street level fighters.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
All right.
Nice group.
We got Unruly.
Well, I cannot compete with none of that golden age, but I'm going to show you stuff that I bought when it came out. Not these exact copies, but that I had to get because I loved them. All right, from 1907.
Oh yeah, I love this book.
Oh yeah, I
Grimwood
got that too.
2,
Corbin.
Yeah,
Corbin,
Corbin,
the
first appearance of Den.
Den. if you watch the Heavy Metal cartoon or read the comics, you know who Den is.
I feel like that book has a modern vibe, and whenever I see the date, I'm like, wow, it's 1971 or something, right? It's like, it just doesn't look like a.
No, his art is time. Corbin's art is timeless. Beautiful book.
Yeah, it's a cool cover.
Corbin's
I love
awesome.
that book.
All right, so Man Cave predicted I would pull out the Atlas, and I am. A little Howard Chaykin goodness with some bondage going on.
Nice.
You know, the Scorpion, that one was sort of like the Shadow, like Kaluta was doing at the time. And then the next issue, then they changed him completely. And I loved that book. And I'm sure that yours is the same way. That the cover strike, the color strike on that, you can actually see where it cuts into the cover. It's a great book. I love that. The auto gyro, it's great.
It is, and I want a 9.8 so bad.
It's just hard to find Atlas Seaboard at 9.8 because there's just not enough graded copies. There's probably stuff in someone's box somewhere that's in perfect condition. They just need to get it graded.
Lone Wolf and Cub, the first American version from the 80s with a little Frank Miller cover.
I have that whole run in a pile, in a stack in one of my kids' rooms in their closet.
Yeah, I have a whole run of it.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. Good.
Not the omnibus. I have the stack of the Raws.
Yeah, me too.
I have Raws too.
Timothy Truman. This was such a great series, y'all. Oh my God! And it's you can get the graphic novel cheap. I highly encourage everyone to check this out. It was 80s at its best.
Tim Truman.
And for my last book, another Chaykin, American Flag.
Oh, Alan, you've got 5 of those, don't you?
I got a couple of those. Yeah.
I have to thank Unruly. He actually sent me the whole series, and it's an awesome series. Absolutely.
That's sick.
Yeah.
This was well written. It was Chaykin at the height of his ability.
Yeah, of his powers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an awesome
Great
read.
book.
I recommend it.
Am I up?
You're up.
Let's go, Step O. You crushed it last time, dude. You might finish it. Unruly could win it too.
I like boy comics as well. And here we go. And this is the character there is the rodent.
I love that. Yeah, that's creepy stuff, man.
And he's feeding. He's got her in a cage.
Put it closer. I don't know if people can appreciate it, man. That guy's face is a rodent.
I've seen that before.
His eyes are red like a rat. He's a kraut. Yeah. And there's a Nazi guy that brings him in to take on Ironjaw, and this is the death of Ironjaw. I don't think it's the last death of Ironjaw.
He comes back.
They have a huge brawl, and Ironjaw basically kills his rats, and the rodent goes crazy and strangles him, and almost kills him. And then he starts crying about his rats that have been killed by Ironjaw. And then Ironjaw jumps up and then rips this guy's throat completely out, blood everywhere. Then he stands up and falls over dead. And then the kid, what's his name? The crime buster, goes to the morgue. The Nazi guys throw him into the river. And then he says, how come there's rat bites all over this guy? What happened? He says, maybe the river rats got him. He says, I don't think so. And so, but there he is on the slab. It's really a great, fantastic book. Byro's got a mind. I mean, that guy's...
he had a distorted mind when it wasn't as easy to project it. Yeah, he's something else.
Unfortunately, my Sun Girl #1 is not signed, but it is. I am a big fan of Ken Bald. I only recently just got a Ken Bald signature, but it's on a Millie the Model, so that she's not much of a street fighter. Although I don't know. Anyway, so here's Sun Girl #1.
Is that a 9.6?
4.0
or 4.0? I thought it said 9.6.
And same thing. Here is Sun Girl #2.
Okay.
I love it. They're all looking at their magazines with her picture on it. They're all looking. Their eyes are all bugged out how pretty she is. And there she is right in front of them. They're not even looking at her. Go. Again, Ken Bald cover. The Mysterious Beauty. She was the secretary for the original Human Torch. And they were cohabiting together. And I always thought it was interesting because he's an android. The original Human Torch was an android, but evidently he was anatomically correct and was programmed properly, according to her. Here is the last Sun Girl. There's only 3. I got these from Rick Akers, and he had a set, and I bought them from him. But I think that her hair, right there, is, I mean, and her face. Ken Bald spent a lot of time on that one. And of course, there's the knife that's going to cut it, a la Robin the Boy Wonder, cut the trapeze, kill the family or whatever. You know, there's a guy that has a Robin, and there's something about that whole Robin. I can't go there. Okay, so then the last one I have.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I get retribution. Here is the first issue of the Star Spangled Kid and Stripesy, who also do not have powers, but they are very cool. And there is a really creaky, antique robot cover. Wow. Action Comics number 40, which is Superman punching a tank. There was a 2-page spread inside where they were introduced. They fifth columnists were breaking up the theater. And so they said, no, we don't want that. So then they kicked the hell out of them. And they said, we should do this more. And the Siegel and Hal Sherman did this. And Siegel thought sure they had a big hit, and they sure promoted the Star Spangled Kid and Stripes. He was in Star Spangled Comics. He was in the Leading Comics. He was in Action Comics. And he actually ended up in World's Finest Comics. So they really thought they had a winner because they changed the relationship that the kid was the hero and the adult was the sidekick.
Mm.
So anyway, there's my 5.
That's a cool book.
Good gracious.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The Action 40s is first, I think, right?
Yeah.
Who dat or me? It's all good.
Who dat's sitting out now? He's going to help.
Gotcha. Well, I think I have to pull out a big book here if I have any chance of beating Unruly and Steppo, because they show such awesome stuff. So I'm going to start.
Hold on, Doc. Sorry. Hold on. Sorry.
I'm going to start with earlier, more recent stuff. So we got Batman. You know,
that is a great book and another one that's light on the senses.
Yeah. So this is a
book.
great storyline, great beginning. You know, modern Catwoman started. A lot of good stuff on this year 1 here. Love it. Can't have the best street hero without the best street villain, which is Joker. And this is a what's his name? Walt Simonson cover. Good old curmudgeon-y Walt Simon. Love him. And
great cover.
I love the trade dress on this. I love this book. And I had it as a kid raw, and I got this. I saw a nice grade one, so I got this. Love it.
Damn, it's beautiful. Who did that?
Yeah.
God, dog. Who did that, Doc?
Simonson.
Simonson, Walt Simonson, yep. And here we got me a first appearance of Alfred, but a great Batman cover. You know,
the blues on that cover always are very, very pale because of the ink, the dialogues they had. That is a beautiful cover.
Yeah, this is probably the best 1.8 you could possibly get.
I think that's the best colors I've seen.
It doesn't look like a 1.8.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. The guy I bought it from, we were both like, we're not sure how it's a 1.8, but
that's a
really
Kraken
ugly
resubmit,
inside.
I think.
I would think so too, Alan.
Date stamp on it, and
that's beautiful.
Just that great
looks
cover.
like a
and it happens to be Alfred for some very
Where they had fights with their girlfriends or something? What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. Then we, go a little more recent with good old
nice 9-0 too.
9-0. Neil Adams bringing Joker. Now Joker, they say he made him more evil again, and he made him more evil. But this Joker isn't nearly as diabolical as the Golden Age one. Still, he's Joker light in this series compared to.
But Neil Adams brought him back from being kind of a not
goofball.
much.
Yeah.
And he really
here, smell this, and
they let him they dragged him way down.
Yeah. All right, so this is. Everybody's like, "Oh, you have a big book, so I have to." Okay, Biggie's going to throw it down now.
Show the big book.
Here we go.
So, can't have that without the first Joker and Catwoman.
Nice.
So, I'd like to thank Sammy Sorber for buying this book.
Oh my gosh.
And I managed to trade. I traded a lot of stuff for this. And, first Catwoman and Joker. And if you read the story, Joker's brutal. He knocks Batman out and dumps him in the river. And he's tough. He's no joke, pun intended.
What is the restoration on that, Man Cave?
Yeah, I'd be curious.
So it's mostly a little color touch, a little bit on the B here and down the side and on the edge.
So an A is it A? What is the designation on?
Oh, it's B4, moderate extensive B4. So
B4.
Yeah, you can, if you look close, you can sort of see that it's on the B.
I have to say that is an absolutely spectacular book.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Here.
Yeah, tell him the restoration, Doc. Tell him the restoration.
He just did. He just did.
It little color touch, some pieces added. The pieces are not too big.
Barely touched, y'all.
Yeah, no, I mean, this is if this in a blue label is so much more expensive. It's expensive enough here. Trust me. I had to trade a lot for this. I just told Udad I had to trade my gobbledygook and a lot of stuff. It was a tough book to get, but it is
what a piece of
if you have an opportunity, it's
Doc, I feel your pain. I absolutely understand completely where you're coming from, and I think that is a more attractive cover than Detective 27, because not only do you have much larger images of Batman and of course Robin with a green cape on a yellow field, you get the logo with the long horns.
Yeah,
and I think that logo and the layout of that book are just, plus the pinup on the back cover.
Yeah.
Is just fantastic.
Yeah, the pinup.
And you're right. When you look at the logo, you don't appreciate it.
I don't even know.
It's a crazy cool trade dress and logo. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I love it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So pretty street level there.
Yeah,
the cat story is fun too. If you read the cat story, Cat gets away with stealing something, and Robin's like, "We got to go get her," and he's like, "Oh, but he was all like love struck."
She's got away, Robin. She got away. No, I can get her right. No, she got away.
Yep.
Very, very cool.
First Joker, first Catwoman.
I'm bursting, buddy.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you.
I'm
going to send you an interesting email, Mr. Man Cave.
Okay.
I think will find it. I think you will find it very interesting.
Okay.
I'll say no more.
All right.
Well, votes ain't moving. Nobody likes the Batman one. Apparently, can we get some votes, guys?
I did.
We got
vote for sexy girls, guys. You gotta vote for sexy girls.
I like it a lot.
That's all I gotta say. That's all.
There's nothing sexier than the Batman #1. There ain't nothing sexier than that.
Doc's gonna get a lot of votes on this one.
Who knows, man? Only the shadow knows.
That is just absolutely spectacular. Congratulations.
Sincerely. All right.
So was that the big book that you were?
Yeah.
Is
that not big enough for you? Is that not big enough for you?
What the fuck do you want?
Damn, man.
When you
you're a hard audience, man. Well, where's the big book? Yeah, where is it? I think that's number 3. I think that it's Action 1 and Tech 27 between, and then comes Batman 1. I think that's. And they're
for some reason Superman 1 for grade is more expensive, and I don't know why.
I don't think long term it will be. I think that Batman 1 is
Batman 1 is the first Joker and Catwoman cover, and they're actually really good Golden Age stories. A lot of Golden Age stories are a little like, okay, but they're fun to read, man. Batman is fun to read, actually.
Oh, it's just
on.
You got to win this round. I hope you win.
I mean, if I don't, it's all good, man. I love all your books.
I'm glad it's Doc
let everybody
vote.
No pressure, man. You shake that, American flag is beautiful.
No, you won by a lot.
Yeah, you won by quite a bit.
All right. Hey, I'm legit folding this round, so whenever somebody's ready. Doc won by a lot.
Hey, Doc.
I'm out.
What's that?
saying good job on getting that book.
Thank you, D. And all the insults I said to you earlier, I meant them. I mean, I take them all back.
Congratulations.
No, D's my boy.
Hey,
I'm ready if you want me to show stuff.
I gotta
Biggie.
go.
All right, who wants to start the next round?
I'll start it.
I gotta go, everyone. I'll talk to
D,
you.
you leaving us?
D, why you
All
going?
right, big dog.
What happened, D?
He's rolling out the ring. He's rolling out the ring.
One more round, D. Come on.
No, I gotta roll out.
Why?
Talk to y'all later.
You should stick
Okay,
around,
care.
D. All right, later, D.
Mickey over there. One more round, Rock. One more round, buddy.
Right.
I didn't hear
Mickey,
no bell.
come me.
I didn't hear no bell.
Some more. This is
Exciting.
exciting 51. First appearance of Miss Mask, but it's also a great
Black Terror.
Black Terror cover with where he's like bigger than life, and he's literally holding the little villains. I kind of like
That is a signature of Alex Schomburg.
Yep.
All the way through.
GT.
And then we got this is
That's thrilling.
Princess Panther first appearance, but it's a
Look, he's
Doc
got Ronald
Savage
Reagan
cover.
hitting him in the face.
He's got exciting comics and thrilling comics.
and thrilling.
That's amazing. Do you have amazing comics next? That would be pretty amazing.
No, I got something easier than that. I got Captain Easy.
Oh, you dog. I was just going to show that.
And you got the girl in the lingerie, and that's Captain Easy right there.
Do you know the funny thing is the guy in the front who's running away has got an arrow right almost about going into
He's
his
outrunning
neck.
the arrow. He's trying to outrun
Can't
the
outrun
arrow.
the arrow. And that's Alex Schomburg too.
Yeah, these are
Seal
all.
and sign.
So there's going to be all Alex Schomburg. This is all Alex Schomburg, right? And we got Fighting Yank.
I love that one, man.
So this is a great shark cover.
Very nice.
That's one of my favorite Fighting Yank covers, probably.
Yeah, I love this one actually. I really like the shark. I'm a big shark fan, so this is a shark cover. And then my favorite of this 5 is another Alex Schomburg. My favorite. And this is the Boy Commandos. it's like
what?
And they got Hitler tied up, and you got Mussolini under the bed. There's Mussolini, and you got a little mouse too. See the little mouse?
Nice.
And this cover actually has the most swastikas of any comic cover.
Oh, is that the one? And
Yeah.
I have it. I have that book. I didn't even know I had the book because I thought it was that Boy Comics.
No,
14.
actually, this has more swastikas than that.
Get out of here.
Looks
I
like
remember
it
when you
has-
asked
Well,
that question. I
The
didn't
phone
know
is
the answer.
off the hook on the bed, and look at the skull on the footboard.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is so cool.
A vote for
Yeah,
Alex.
he's got the skulls on the. This one's just
And and the guy, I don't know the names of these guys. I don't know the Boy
they're
Commandos.
the Boy Commandos. Yeah, I don't know the names of them all, but yeah, it's. But I
Name
like the
one of
fact
them.
that like can't name any of them. I don't know any of the names.
I can't either.
I don't know.
But I like the fact that Alex Schomburg would always label things like to the air raid shelter and secret documents. Like if you're gonna have secret documents, you gotta label them. So that's important.
You know what's also fun about that, Alan, is they have that they were asking for blood, which
I know,
I
it's
think
like-
is very it's just very much of the time.
The Red Cross blood drive thing going on too. Yeah, it's like fun. I just like the way Mussolini looks. He looks very like sad under the bed. So yeah.
America's Best has one with him also hiding under a desk with that same face.
So those are my
Yes.
5.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That was solid, man. I'm loving this. All right, my first one's just going to be it's a Mobius cover. Love Mobius. Love this character. Savage Avengers #1. Elektra.
Damn.
This is not it's not easy to get in that grade.
Mm.
My second one is Curtis Marvel magazine from '75. It's King Cole again with a beautiful Wheelan cover, which is really the whole draw of this book is just the cover. Another Atlas for y'all. I just got this in the last month or so. Planet of the Vampires.
I
I'm
have
trying to
that raw.
find
I have
that.
that one raw. Unruly. I actually have about 100 Atlas Seaboard raw. I have that one. It's great.
I've been trying to get that book actually.
Yeah, I don't have high. I have no slab. Nothing slab.
I just like the idea of Planet of the Vampires. It just sounds awesome.
It's awesome.
Astronauts come back to Earth and the whole freaking planet.
Yeah, that is one of the best ones.
All right, here I've got Robin as the Teen Titans debut.
I was going to show that. That's funny.
Damn.
So you know Robin's definitely street level.
That's a high grade for that book too.
Yeah.
Any DC silver in that grade is probably hard to get.
And finally, because somebody mentioned him earlier, and as far as I know, he didn't have no vibranium suit back then. He was just a regular dude.
Yeah,
beautiful.
There's definitely street level.
Beautiful. And by the way, if anybody who, I feel like this book is undervalued big time.
Oh, way
undervalued. You can get a pretty high grade for a lot less than it would cost for a lot of other books.
This is massively undervalued.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I have to say, when I went for a 9.6 of that on auction, I missed it by $10,000.
Oh, that's close.
Close, very close.
A mere 10 stacks?
Yeah, it was a lot of money. I was surprised at how much it went because I'm like, no one likes this book enough. But when it gets to that grade, it starts going nuts.
I'm up again. I seem to keep coming up. Here is Green Arrow and Speedy.
Nice.
In More Fun. And I thought things went to hell in a handbasket when they put the humor up there, Clover and Dover. And Flash had Winky, Blinky, and Naughty. Hated them. And then the Spectre had Percival Pop. I don't know what they were trying to do. And I never liked Doiby Dickles with Green Lantern. I don't know why they needed him. Anyway, that's the first one. Then here's a real street level fighter. His name is Dick Tracy.
Oh, nice.
I was wondering. I was figured you were Alan would pull a Dick Tracy out. I mean a Tracy. Yeah, Dick Tracy.
You're confusing me with. Okay, so that's that one.
With Bleeker.
Here is another beautiful. Here is another beautiful Dick Tracy about as heroic a cover as you have with Tracy.
What year is that one?
This actually is an anthology, like 48 or 49.
Okay.
This was the actual strip, and they just basically cut it out of the strip to make the cover. But here he is in the snow with an infant, and he is going to save the kid no matter what, whether he's going out or not. He's going to save the kid. I really, really liked. Joe at Black Box Silver and Bronze showed this, and also the other one with Tracy's hair on fire. But I just think it's just a damned incredibly heroic for Tracy. I love it. And here's a real street level fighter. His name is Jimmy Olsen. And he gets in all kinds. This is Jimmy Olsen number 3. Why would I buy Jimmy Olsen number 3? I really wouldn't, but it was in a group. It was in a group of Wonder Womans that I bought. A lot of about 4 or 5 Wonder Womans, and then a whole bunch of early Justice Leagues. And somehow, this older book managed to survive and just end up being in the. It's weird how there's one oddball book. A lot of times when you buy books, there'll be one oddball there, but the frail is very pretty.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, the girl's cute.
Yeah, it's a very it's a total survivor. How in the hell did it survive? And here's the last one I have, and his name is Robin Hood, and he's street level too. And I believe that Matt Baker has some art inside this book.
There's no streets in the forest.
The streets of the forest. Exactly.
No streets in the forest. I'm just saying. Come on.
There's a plot to destroy Robin Hood, as always. Prince John. That's my 5.
Oh, man.
Excellent.
Well, thank you, guys. Merry Christmas. I don't know how Doc's going to do after showing a Batman 1, but I'm just glad y'all came. And
well, here's what it is, man. The ultimate.
Oh, geez.
No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't count. I'm just fucking with you. Someone A-okayed that to me, actually.
Really? That's actually a cool A-OK.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a great controversial one.
I'm going to keep it to Batman. and I'm going to start with one of my favorite. This is not a well-known comic. I just saw it on auction and at a 9.8. Just try and find this Collctor cover from the 1970s.
Beautiful.
Batman sniping.
9.8. Yeah.
9.8.
What number is that?
This is Detective Comics 423, White Pages, 1972.
Collctor is so massively, massively unappreciated.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Unruly completely on that. Love that one. Then this one, I know Biggie has it, and we all love it. And this guy is appreciated, but probably underappreciated as well. Jim Aparo.
Oh, yeah.
And this is also pretty high grade. And I'm getting this in a 9.6 is not easy to do. Being a black
I actually
cover.
had to let mine go, but that was one of my favorites. Really good.
There's only like 3 in 9.8, I think. Love it.
Damn. First Silver Manhunter.
Yes. Mignola. Who likes Mignola here?
Oh yeah.
I do.
I know Unruly does.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Ventriloquist.
And this is I love this cover. I've got it, and I only realized later that it was Ventriloquist. And CGC, nice nice black cover. But I actually think it works. It's a very gothic cover, and that crack, I'm going to leave it because I think it actually isn't. It is a character builder for this book.
Wow,
that's crazy.
That's really
so
disappointing.
you received it cracked like that? It was like,
I did, and I didn't send it back. I was like, dude, that crack works for me, man. So I kept it. Now, if anybody can ever find this in a 9.8, let me know. I'll pay good money for it. I can't find it. Brayfogle cover. I just love this cover.
Oh, wow. Nice cover.
I think this is beautiful. And there's 8 9.8s out there, and I can't find any of them. But just a beautiful gothic cover. And I'm going to end on Batman instead of Detective, but the old famous Jim Lee cover, looking over the streets.
Nice.
Classic.
Absolutely. And Tom Brady. Drinking milk.
All right.
All right.
Very nice.
That was 5.
Okay.
Everybody?
I think we need to give this to Alan just to make it interesting. But
yeah, then we can go one
let's
more
have
round.
or Huda dropped out, but
No, Huda already won a round.
I vote for, to keep it going, man. I'm having fun, and I'm really having fun. We're all having fun.
It's up in the air, man. Anybody could win this round. Alan wins, we get another round, but anybody else gets voted. I could get voted. I could win. I don't think I'm going to.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you, Biggie.
Yeah,
I
you
should
can
have
vote
that,
Biggie
shouldn't
How can
No,
you
I didn't.
forget
I
Biggie?
didn't go.
I
could
forgot
vote.
about Biggie. I should.
I didn't think you went this round as
I
well.
should
I
be
didn't go.
ejected from the.
No, Biggie
You didn't
didn't
go?
run. No, he didn't.
I didn't go.
We forgot about you.
I'm voting for Alan.
We'll go one more round. I have to actually get more books then. I have to find more books.
Yeah, make Alan. He's getting a decubitus ulcer. Make him get up. Who likes Aparo? I love Aparo.
Aparo is like not indistinguishable from Neil Adams, but just wonderful like that,
Now, Unruly, I almost showed this. You probably like this, Unruly.
I love
Ragman, buddy. Fucking love that.
Have you ever read
Ragman.
Ragman, Unruly? This is right up your alley, man. It's
Fucking awesome.
A Kubert comic, short run. He appeared
Tattered
in Crisis.
Medallion.
It's a fun little. It only lasts like 6 books, 5 books.
It's a great story.
Yeah. Unruly, if you don't have that, I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck, man.
I don't think I've ever read it.
Yeah.
No,
it's a
you'll
fun
love
little-
the story.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
great
good,
story.
it's a good Bronze Age classic sort of, and I got to make sure I have all of them before I send them to you. I think I might
It's
be
better
missing
than
one.
bronze. It's better than bronze usually. It's a great book.
Yeah, and it's Kubert goodness.
All the way through with Kubert. Yeah. Thing about Kubert is all of his women, they all have 5 o'clock shadow, just like the guys do.
Who you picking, Bleak?
It's a
Come on, pick Alan so we keep going, man. or Unruly. I mean,
TikTok.
Pick whoever you want.
We're gonna keep it going. We'll go with Alan. You know, I can go consensus.
Okay.
I can
You
do
don't
five.
have to
I
go
can
with
do
them,
just
just-
five.
I'd like to congratulate you on your victory.
Yeah.
It's like I don't like
Alan
to
got
win by
another one.
default.
Well, you just won by
It's like-
default, Alan. I'm sorry.
There you go. I would like to congratulate you, Alan, on a fine victory.
Okay.
Oh, he's
All right,
talking
this is the
smack
last-
now.
Yeah,
Revenge
that's
is
smack.
revenge
This
is
last
a
round,
dish
'cause I'm
best
sitting-
served cold.
All right.
One more
Alan
round.
got 7
One
votes.
more
I don't
round,
think-
Rock. One
I
more
don't think
round.
anybody's coming back. Yeah,
Copy,
7-1. I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. Y'all got your? Is everybody ready? Is there
I'm
is it
not ready
possible people?
I'm
Alan
I
ready.
think
is
Alan
not
needs
ready.
a moment.
Let's wait for Alan.
You guys can go ahead and I can show stuff. I can grab stuff.
We'll appreciate the acetate gate 9.9.
Terrible.
I'm
Yeah.
annoyed that I didn't get a 10.0.
Who sent you that, Doc?
My boy Stray Flexen had it, and he sort of a-okayed it to me. I actually just grabbed it and said, "You're giving this to me," and didn't really give him a choice, and I didn't pay for it. So
Is that where
yeah.
your bat one? Is that where your bat one came from? From
No.
Yannet?
no. And,
Man, Batman won, Bleak. Dude, that was
I
sick.
know.
Dude.
Fuck, man. I know. That's insane, bro. I knew
Here's
we'd
some
see
of my
one. Did I say
runner-ups.
we'd see one tonight? I knew we'd see one.
I was going to show this maybe, but
Oh.
a good black jungle action.
Well, you got one more round, Doc. Don't quit showing off all your I was gonna shows.
Yeah, man.
Well, I'll show him if
Take
we
it
have to
easy
go.
on it.
One of it,
Well,
I
you
think,
guys
if
go-
the next person who wins, like, unless if Biggie wins, then I'll fuck myself up.
Yeah, I'm not going. We're gonna finish this round.
I used to have a 9.8 of the one where he's on a cross, and well, don't have that anymore.
It's kind of amazing it got this far. It could have got finished second round, but we kept going, man. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
So
I'll go with what I have here. I don't care.
we got Alan, Steppo, Unruly, and Doc.
Actually,
I'm gonna start with the veteran. I think Alan can handle the pressure. I'm gonna let Alan start.
Yeah, I got it. I'm ready.
Alan has
I'm ready.
books like he just
So I
has to
just-
reach over and he'll get 10 books.
I grabbed a few. I just grabbed these books, so hopefully you like what I grabbed. So I grabbed some Catman.
Ooh,
Hell yeah, I like what you grabbed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this little
he's
green
legit
monster
speaking.
getting whacked.
That's cool.
We're 30 books deep, and Alan's throwing straight fire. You know.
I know.
Then we got some Wonder Man, Wonder Comics.
that's the knife in the foreground cover. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like getting dissected under the microscope. And
Was that?
I might as well show his first appearance. This is Mystery Comics #1.
Oh shit!
Very first appearance of Wonder Man, and also the first appearance of the Silver Knight, which is another street level character.
Now that Wonder Man outfit reminds me of the Marvel Wonder Man a little bit, almost.
I know,
Really-
actually, I think so. This is the,
the
golden
green
age
and the
version of
red.
it.
Just needs the ruby glasses.
I didn't have Batman 1 to show, but let's go with Batman 3.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
And
First
this is where
mention
we
as Catwoman.
the first actual appearance of Catwoman in costume.
Oh shit, that's right.
It's a great
Weird.
book. Parm, have you noticed? Do you have a Bat 3?
I did. I had a married cover one, and I traded it.
Every single
then-
copy of that, I'm sorry, every single copy has a white edge by the spine. Every one that
Yeah.
I've ever seen,
Is that good?
they all have a white edge on the
Yeah.
left side.
See that?
Wow,
Mine
I'm not
has
sure
it
if I can
too.
show-
what
Yeah,
a cool
like right-
fucking
you
book,
can really
man!
see
And it
Yeah,
is.
that's
a
a
lot of people
classic.
consider that one of the Catwoman.
Bob
And
keys.
that
Kane
book,
cover
that
too.
book is heated up too.
And then we got one more cool one. You showed the first appearance of Alfred. This is his first cover appearance.
Cover. Yeah. Man, look at that Robin. Holy shit.
And look at Robin. What's going on with
He's
Robin?
ready to go,
Robin
dude.
looks like really disproportionate to Batman.
Boy, he don't give a shit.
What's going on there?
Who drew the cover?
So yeah, he's just gonna let it all hang.
Yeah, fucking
Okay.
Alfred's pretty
So,
zesty too. They're like, yo, we really love the booty, and I'm ready to take Alfred's butt.
Who drew the
Yeah,
cover?
he's just
Alan?
Dick Spring. Okay.
I thought it was
Spring?
Yeah, Dick Spring. Yeah,
Good
Dick
enough.
Spring, yeah. Biggie's right.
Yeah, you can tell that Dick Sprang.
Yeah.
Damn.
Robin's dead.
Robin's is.
Yeah, Robin's Dick Sprang.
He's
Batman's
doing his
like,
Dick
shit,
Spring.
I need to hold my fucking cow in front of this shit. He's like, I gotta
Yeah.
protect
What's
myself.
going on with Robin there? I don't know. Okay, so those are my 5.
I can get lost in that cover, man. That's awesome.
All right.
All right, man. Great job. Unruly, thank you so much. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Yes.
All right, I'm going with another of my favorites from the 80s. It's a little Mike Grell goodness. John Sable's Freelance.
I love that cover. Great Two Towers cover.
Two Towers.
If James Bond was a mercenary, that's who John Sable is.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going with something from 66 from Tower Comics. It's just Undersea Agent 1, just a bunch of regular guys protecting the oceans, and a little racism on a cover is always nice.
I protect a collection like that, yeah.
All right, from 63, this actually cover dates a couple months before I was born. The first cover of Sabrina. And she's a witch, but she's definitely street level.
You got a bit of
definitely in the street.
Sabrina is street level?
She's for the streets.
She's the suburb streets, man. Come on.
Suburb streets.
All right, from 54, another EC. And these guys, they don't have powers, but they don't see the street too much. This is Piracy #1.
Oh, Piracy.
They're in the fucking streets right now. That's awesome.
A little Wally Wood cover. I love Wally Wood.
Yes. Sir.
Piracy is a nice, inexpensive golden age that are so cool. Those covers are
I almost bought the
amazing.
entire run. Like there was an auction for it.
Woo!
Like, really,
they're awesome books. Love them.
And I'm going to finish up with one that's got all kind of weird shit inside, but it's a bunch of regular people. And mainly I just like showing off this book.
Oh, heavy metal. Really nice. 9.8. That's awesome.
I had not been reading comics for several years. Not that I didn't love comics. I just had more expensive hobbies. And when this came out, I managed to scrape up the $1.50 every month to get it. Back in the 70s.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
What did Whitney Houston say?
Oh, Steve, it's your turn.
Oh, am I up? How am I doing?
You're doing great, Steppo.
Nice.
Okay. I really liked what Parm was putting down on the shadow. I have a Thade cover as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's another classic cover.
Yeah.
I should have brought my shadow since everyone's showing the shadow. I have one cool shadow.
I don't even believe.
And then here is the first Batgirl in an 8.
Yeah.
Crap.
8. Woo. Yeah.
And here is the first Batgirl in a 7.
Nice.
Which was harder to get than the 8.
So we saw Whodats and Steppos tonight.
No, Whodad had the first Batwoman.
Right,
This is
right.
the first
That's the first Batgirl, Batwoman. They're both.
No.
I consider them.
Here's the Panther in an 8.5.
Hey, I have an 8.5 too.
Boom!
White
The Streets of
pages.
Wakanda.
The Streets of Wakanda.
There you go.
Paved with vibranium.
That's what I'm talking about.
The cars just run beautifully. It's so weird. They have vibranium. They've got all kinds of super science, and they fight people with spears. What's that? What is that?
I never understood
They're
that. That's
vibranium
what I never
spears.
understood.
tradition.
Captain America.
They weren't even.
Captain America doesn't even have a spear. He just rides around with a shield, no spear.
Because comics, man. That's why.
Yeah. Don't forget he had a 1911 that had like 9 bullets in it.
Generally, they only hold 7. But that's. I got one more. I got my 5.
You got
one more. Hey, I got one more. It's hard enough as it is. I got to go against you guys.
Listen to this guy.
Adam Strange is also without powers, and he's way cool. And I think Carmen Infantino, in the entire run of this, I have all of his stuff in Mystery in Space. There's always one book that is the one that is the hardest to find and elude you, and this was the one that eluded me forever.
Looks like a bee or something. What the hell is going on there? It's crazy.
It's the challenge of the giant fireflies.
It's a firefly.
Oh.
And you'll notice the fire down below. And there's the firefly above. And it's on Ron. That's what I got.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Well,
I can't count, man. I'm the worst.
Everybody knows me, knows I have some tech comics. So I'm going to pull some good ones out here. And pre-Robin stuff.
Oh,
wow.
God, dog.
So we got number 36 here. First appearance of Hugo Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
God, you're going for the throat. Is he carrying it? He doesn't have a gun on him there. It's just the way his
No, I don't have that. That's 33. 33 is the one where he has the gun. This one I got raw at a comic store. They said it was a 1.5, maybe 1.8. I counted the pages and said, I'll write you a check. And it was a 3.0.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess who's going to win the competition, fellas?
I don't know.
Guess who's going to win the competition right here?
Hypodermic needle. Batman just didn't like the way healthcare was performed back then, and he's like, I'm going to step in here.
Look at the ears of that cowl. Look at that. That is so awesome.
They're really long.
Look at the green on that. Look at the colors.
You don't see these.
This is one of my favorite covers.
That's a 3? That's not even a 4?
Yeah, well, the spine, I was worried when I was counting the pages, this thing was ready to detach, man. So
okay.
The spine is rough, but the page quality was off-white. I actually thought it was creamed off-white. I always am harsh when I have a raw book, and I think it ends up being off-white to white. I'm always like, what?
Yeah, you got that this year, didn't you, Doc?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, this one I've had for a long time, and everybody's been seeing it, but I love it, so you got to show it when you got it, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to congratulate you on the win, Doc. I would like to congratulate you, and I wonder where in the book you're going to sign.
That, man.
Yes, I do.
You never know, man. You never know. And for $6, I got this one here.
Yeah.
$6.
Reprint. I just had to
that cover is not as good as the Bat one.
And for my grand finale, I actually have Tech 27. So there it is.
Congratulations on your victory.
See, I was waiting for the big
you guessed
book.
it.
Oh,
I traded. Knew I had the Cap 3 that he was interested, but I traded a lot of stuff for this. Just let me put it to you that way. A lot of stuff got traded.
Wow!
The facsimile don't even look like it, bro. The real tech looks
actually
a lot
put the
cooler.
two together.
Yeah, it don't even look right. The tech is so much better.
Bigger.
Look at that.
Actually,
look at that.
Oh my
like
god!
God!
They trimmed the whole side of it on the reprint, right?
No, the building is all fouled up on the reprint.
It's a good eye.
But they also trimmed all
that's
along
exactly
the
what
left
it
side.
is.
This has
exactly
color touch on the edge again. The plaid suit, a little bit of color touch. And
See, I was gonna
can't tell from my house
again, but I changed my mind.
God, that is just.
And this is off white to white pages, so it's nice.
Big. You can put me in. I'm definitely going against this.
It's from the DC collection.
I think he can just walk in here and fucking steal a
DC Universe collection.
DC Universe collection. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A4.
Yeah,
so hopefully we got a Batman 1 and a Tech 27. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Yeah, a lot of I don't have any timely books anymore, just FYI, pretty much. So
you'll just have to limp along.
How many books did you have to get rid of for that?
A good amount, yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even have a number.
He did his thing, man.
A lot of value.
Wow.
A lot of value. You know, Cap 3.
Biggie, put me in, Biggie.
Well
Put me in, Biggie.
Done. Damn, that is A+. You win.
I think Man Cave deserves to win this round, and probably.
No, I think
all I know is that
I'm
he
pretty
had
sure I can beat him.
It's fun to show.
you
It's
can
fun to
beat
show
him.
something where people appreciate it, and you know, you guys are awesome. So, regardless,
Kazar can't beat fucking. Come on, Kazar. Come on. Come on, that
Tiger
guy's
can beat him.
level.
Fuck yeah.
That's a great book.
I love it. I love it.
Right?
But not quite as
Mbaku.
good as the Texan.
Come on, people.
Mbaku.
Mbaku's
Tough,
street
man.
level. He's like street as fuck.
Yep,
This
street
guy's
level.
signed by George Perez, first vigilante. Rest in peace, George. But this is the real one. This is the one that's going to beat your Tech 27 because
He saw an opportunity and jumped on it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
first Pie Man, newsstand,
Radioactive Pie Man.
best stand. Like, who do you want? You want first Batman or first Pie Man?
We're gonna put the vote in. I can't believe we're actually voting this round.
Why are we bothering?
Votes
Can't
aside,
believe we're
it's all
actually
good.
voting this round.
Yeah,
was the Bat one? Parm, was the Bat one the new one, or was the Tech 27?
I got a bunch of stuff in a trade, just a whole slew of stuff that I traded. I traded for both those. But
Oh, was the Tech 27 the newest one, or was the Bat one?
the Tech 27.
Fucking Stepo shook, bro. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Tech 27 by a bit, by a hair, but
That's
Well,
huge. It's
I
such a
God,
good
I'm
book.
stunned, man. That's
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm stunned
unbelievable.
too, bro.
yeah.
Bleeker has actually
Lord.
2 votes. That's pretty funny.
they-
Doc's
I
a
would like
gentleman. He
I
don't
would
talk
like to
about
have a
prior
vote.
purchases.
Pie Man.
I want you to know that
Man.
Tex is my son, and he's trolling me by voting for Bleak, but that's all right.
Yo, Tex.
Wow.
Yo, Tex is the guy
Tex is the
that's
man.
fucking talking about this stuff. Tex is the best.
Jonah, you're disinherited. Yeah.
Tex making him go after the one that Neil Adams homage.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
one's that, like,
God.
which one's that?
You know,
Stepo?
y'all know Pie
No.
Man is the winner here. Let's be honest.
What is it?
It's all
Tex
good.
everyone?
It's more pie.
Hey, man,
always eat some pie,
it's
baby.
irrelevant, man. I love all
No,
of them.
I love pie.
You win, buddy. I'm voting. I'm actually a judge, and I'm actually voting
Oh.
for you, even though I played. You fucking win.
I didn't know
My
what was going on.
God,
That's
that's
ridiculous.
I know you guys appreciate,
I'm just being a little cunt.
what can you say, man?
There
It's
you go.
crazy.
Doc wins.
That was such an
Doc, is
experience.
that the
All right.
first time you showed either one of those?
Yes,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wow.
I am honored to have been here.
I'm happy
Yeah.
you're here, Unruly. I'm pleased that you're here, my man.
That was beautiful.
Definitely grateful. Thanks for showing
I'm
us
not
off,
happy
Doc.
I'm
Those
here to
are
see
awesome.
that.
I'm very
Huge.
happy.
That's
Who
really
dat? I
cool.
reserve the right to show it on the hunt still, so I just gotta be.
Batman
honest.
won and Tech 27.
Oh, I'm gonna beat that book with a freaking variant.
Yeah, it might happen. It might happen.
God,
Mm.
just
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it
greatness
coming
of
to the
that-
club.
God.
Yeah.
It's such a great book.
Yeah.
I'm just.
You guys all
stunning.
have amazing books, bro. All of you
Yeah,
have
that was
really Simeon, like all of you motherfuckers have really.
I
I
had
appreciate you
been-
guys. And I'm sorry I haven't been
Uh,
hanging out as much,
I-
and it's good to be here.
Don't
Yeah,
come back.
I don't know that
So
Doc
when
will
are you
have these
coming
out all
with,
the
Action
time.
Doc
One?
doesn't
When's
hang
the-
out. He
when are you
doesn't
bringing
text
Action One
back
now?
on the Instagram. He's terrible.
I'm a terrible DM. Instagram. I'm the worst, and Hudat will. I agree with Hudat knows it. Hudat will call me out though sometimes, and I'll say I'll grudgingly text a few things, and then I'll come back at it. Yeah,
Wow.
I see you look at it, and I say, sense.
yeah. You're like hi Doc, and I'm like all right, guys. I know. Yeah. And
Wow.
Unruly, I appreciate Unruly has a lot of memes he likes to show that are just funny as hell. So I like.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Can we be real childish and ask Doc to show them both at the same time? Can we?
Yeah,
sure, go ahead.
Yeah,
Please,
Please, make them big.
Yeah, give him the whole screen though. Let's see these two beauty books.
Oh fuck.
You look great too, buddy. But you know. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Jesus.
Oh, look at that, guys! Golly.
And they're
Look at
they're
that
both
shit.
they
History.
both present really, really great.
Yeah.
That's history.
That's fucking crazy.
That is
Doc.
That
crazy,
is,
bro.
my God, that is just stunning.
Wow.
That's really
So-
awesome.
Who's
I've never seen the two together in one place ever.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn.
Did you do that at the collectors? What's it called?
You know
The
that back.
summit, no, but at the summit, I didn't even know it was a thing in some, but I was just selling stuff to get some.
That back cover on that Batman really does sell
Yeah.
that. Like that's a.
So
really
where did you
I
get the
kind of
Detective
agree with
27?
Steppo though. I think the
Is that from
Batman
Stray
one
Flexing?
cover had
Yeah,
more of
it's a
that
nice
comical
Well,
look to it.
So
I agree.
Yaniv, it went on that an auction site that's not used much, and
Golden?
my friend
The gold.
bid on it and felt like it was too cheap, so he put a bid out, and he ended up winning. So then he's
Wow.
like, "Shit, I just won that," and so
But he
it was a
couldn't
lot
afford
of
it, or-
books moved to make it work, and then
Wow.
so he did it, but then I had to give him the books to get the cash to actually pay for it.
Wow.
So it was a big.
That
three-way
is
deal.
that is so amazingly cool. I can't. What can I say?
That's funny that somebody bid on something. He's like, oh, it's too cheap. Let me
Yeah, he's like that should.
let me throw a bid out there, and he's like, oh crap, I won.
He's done that before. That's not the first. It's actually not the first time he's done it. So.
Where you want to put your name, Doc?
I need to find out what auction site that is.
It's Alex the Comic Reporter had a whole video where he was with the auctioneer and showing the books. So you check that out. I forget, it's like GB. What is it? Oh my God.
Doc.
Tex, you still in it? What is the auction site? Wherever you want, man. Put it near Hialeah, my boy Hialeah.
Put it next to Lucha Libre. Okay, I'll put it above Lucha, so y'all are together. Okay.
Yeah, I want to be above him.
He's on top. He wants to be on top.
All right, who wants to
just
show
wanna
books?
quickly
We usually
show
go to
something.
Alan.
I just want
Yeah, Alan, show some books.
I said that I had a shadow one. This is my shadow. It's the skull cover one.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Another classic shadow cover. Actually had some other Catman that I was going to show, but I wasn't sure which Catman to show.
PBA Galleries,
one?
Texas. It was PBA Galleries. They're in California. They're usually a fine art, so they don't do comics that often. LB Cole.
It's like gold auction. His stuff, bigger stuff, goes for cheap too.
I have the random books next to me.
Oh, now you're doing the. We didn't see that, Alan.
Yeah, what was that book, Alan?
Ooh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What's the resto on that?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I think resto includes small amount of color touch on cover, spine split, sealed to cover, and all three edges trimmed.
Oh.
So it's not going back. But it's still a really cool book.
Oh yeah, on those big boy books, purple labels are A-okay with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They give you a
I don't
discount.
mind. I just want to get the book.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the best street level hero because he was a scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's right on the street too. Look at that.
And that's
he's right on the street with all his friends.
My top 3 silver Marvel are Hulk 1, AF-15, and FF1 for that early
So
stuff.
those are, I don't know. You can
very
switch.
happy to have
You
one
can
of
switch
those
me
three.
now.
Let's
Yeah,
check out Unruly.
I don't have
I
any of them.
appreciate
I miss them.
I mean, you
That's
got
fine.
come on, you got a Batman one and a Tech 20.
I know. I'm not complaining. Sorry. Didn't even seem like that. Not at all.
No, you just miss them being being human. You're being human.
Yeah. Hunger Dogs. I have that raw somewhere. That's great.
Man, Kirby decided to revisit the Fourth World and screw it all up. It was awesome. This just came in this week. This was a book I had.
Oh, number 1.
Nice.
Oh, I have that.
Alan.
Unruly. Do you know about Alan?
What do you mean?
He has every Warren publication.
I did not know
everything.
that.
I have
Not,
everything.
and not
he ever
only that,
produced.
Unruly, check this out. Alan has every knickknack you could order in the back of the magazines.
What's the
Like,
one
all
you're
the
still
ones
looking for,
associated
Alan?
to Warren.
Including the 8mm films.
No. The only the ones that they actually produced. Only the stuff they actually produced. So I have all their pins, all their like.
He has a lock of dirt
Dragon
from
blood
Transylvania.
Stuff. Not
You
Dragon
got to
blood,
get the
but Batman
guitar.
dirt.
Do
I gotta
y'all
get the
remember
guitar.
This is Kaluta, and it's the weirdest thing he ever did, and it's awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Dude, it ran in Epic, it ran in Heavy Metal, and then it had a mini-series, and then it was an off-Broadway play in the 70s that Kaluta was the art director for. And then he did this comic. It is just so weird. I couldn't begin to describe it to you.
I have to check it out.
You,
I think
yeah,
it'd be fun
you
to
can-
read.
you can
It'd
get
be
it
fun
like
to
an
reread the
omnibus
epics
of
and
it.
the metal and the heavy metal books. Who that showing something here? Look at this.
Who that showing?
I'm just showing Nemesis.
yeah.
Nemesis.
Oh yeah, that I heard about that series. That's...
Yeah, Nemesis. These are the dynamic forces issues. The harder to get one, but if like the story behind it, I think if Batman like actually killed all of his, all the people, and it was insane or something like that. But yeah.
So it's like Batman crosses Punisher.
Yeah, crosses Punisher, and he's crazy. So
Moon Knight. No.
Yeah.
He looks
Look
kinda
like
Moon
he's
Knight
on his
like.
car. He's on the hood of his car, while going in this with machine guns.
Yeah.
Like that's, I guess.
Now is that a modern book? Or is that an older book?
Yeah, that's a modern book. It's modern.
modern.
It's old. It's not old. This is from
Is it a
like
good read? I will check it out. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I got like every time I see this, I pick it up because I just thought it would be a cool something on Netflix or something. But yeah,
Cool
I
covers.
actually have like 2 sets of these. It's pretty cool. It's like stuff. It's like that Luke Cage book. I buy stuff and I just buy it over and over when I see it. Let me show you a good street level hero. D-Ronk's not here, but I'll show a book that he doesn't have. Actually, no. How about this as a street level hero book? I could have shown. There's only 3 of these on the census, and it has street in the title.
Oh yeah.
That's
Street Fighter 3, the gold foil. Only 3 and 9/8. So there you go.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Looks cool.
So, that's it.
Biggie, let me show you my runner-ups that I own after.
Yeah, no problem. VNK,
Man,
comment.
okay, there it
cool.
is.
There he is. Well earned. Well deserved.
you.
That was a good one.
So we got Green Hornet Kirby cover, street level. And you got Kato. This is probably one of the better ones with Kato in the front.
That's sick.
You can
That's
really,
interesting.
and he doesn't look, they didn't represent Asians too well, to put it lightly, in the golden age. But if you're a good guy, it wasn't, you could see there was a,
Cut you some slack.
yeah. This is a tough one.
Oh, that's a famous one.
Hitler cover.
I think
And
I
he's
just
on the
saw
street.
that on Heritage recently.
Yeah, I got this like 6 years ago, I think. So this is one of the early Golden Age books. This is an interesting one. It's a later Green Hornet. It's the first mention of marijuana on a cover.
Oh wow!
So the word marijuana is actually on the cover.
A marijuana racket.
Yeah,
I feel like I should own that book.
yeah.
I know, right, Bleak?
Marijuana.
I feel like that should be in my collection.
Too bad they're not
That's
smoking
really
a
cool.
bowl on it. That would make it worse. This is just one of my favorite yellow
Oh,
covers
yeah.
of the Green Hornet.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Alan, I think you'd appreciate this. I wonder if you have it. Spirit No Number.
No, I don't have it. The spanking cover, yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Spanking cover.
Is that from the where they would print it in the newspaper? Or?
Yeah, it was one of the early ones. It's 1940. And this is before he was in his own comic.
Is he doing like a Norman Rockwell thing?
Spirit section.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Spirit
Norman
section, yeah.
Rockwell kind
And
of.
he was it was Will Eisner cover. And yeah, it's a good spanking cover.
She kissed
Wow.
him first and then he spanked her.
She kissed him all over, it looks
Wow.
like.
It's been bad.
Yep, so that's
She's a bad girl.
Jeez. Parm, can't you find anything good to show?
I'll keep looking.
How about you,
Oh, yeah,
Mark?
here.
You want to show some books?
Acetate.
Acetate gate, y'all.
Yeah, I got just 3 books to show, like recent ones that I got graded and one that I picked up. I think I showed it in a video, but I love Frank.
Oh
Lear.
my God, that is one of my favorite Man-Thing covers. It reminds me of Wright's and House of Secrets covers, Fingers Burning, but it's
Yeah.
you know what
They
I'm
really
talking
did.
about.
DC Bronze Age horror did a really good job of just like they never like put a lot of like word bubbles or anything out front, you know. So
that's what's the grade? Oh, that's nice.
7.0.
It's tough. It's a whole black it's a black cover square. Is that a square bound? I think it is.
Yeah, it is, and I think it was $60 shipped. So I was like, whatever.
Nice. Oh wow,
yeah,
I love that cover.
And that's the first Howard the Duck solo story.
Solo story, yep. And then I had this one previously, but I just got it graded, and it's freaking huge.
Ooh,
oh, nice! I need one so bad.
So yeah, that decapitation. I don't even mind. You know, Man Thing's my favorite character. I don't even mind that he's not on this cover.
Yeah,
the cover is just so.
It's a great cover.
That's
so good.
Yeah, man, that really is great.
So good.
Yeah, I love my Savage Tales. And the last one I had to show in the spirit of Christmas. This was a gift from Steppo. He sent it to me raw, and I had it pressed and clean.
Oh,
and,
damn!
Wow.
9.8. Woo!
Yeah.
That's
So
a
I
nice
had
gift.
this. I had this in a 9.6, and Steppo sent this to me. So I gave the 9.6 to a charity event, the Comics Curing Cancer, because I was like, if you're gifted something like that, you kind of just gotta, you know, if you already have one, you gotta
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. Yeah. So thank you, Steppo. Again, I'm still like over the moon about this. This is and he sent me issues 2, 3, and 4 too that are just as good as this one. So
this number 2 cover.
Did you get them
really
graded
awesome.
as well, or?
I'm going to. They're going to be this year's, the first batch going off in this year's.
It's nice,
and they're just as nice as this. And
yeah, that number 2 cover is awesome, actually.
Yeah, it is with the face. And I just picked up in a another charity auction. A huge print of this picture signed by Chris Warner, the cover artist.
Nice.
So I need to get that framed and I can display him. But Steppo, thank you again, man. This was awesome.
You're so very welcome.
This is a highlight, man, for my collection this year.
Beautiful. Nice gift.
There it is.
Sergeant Rock. Some Joe Kubert.
I heard you like Kubert.
Yep. There's the other vigilante.
There it is. There it is.
Oh wow!
There's a street
Kubert?
fighter
Wow.
for you.
Wow.
Oh, brother.
Nice.
Brought my West Coast Avengers just for Gwenpool. Then I had Daredevil.
See, these could have beat that Detective 27.
Yeah, I brought this one for Simeon. Don't you have something like this, Simeon?
Yeah, I got a guy in Spain that did a big cover reproduction of it for me. It's beautiful.
Yeah. See? I knew that.
That's
Plug.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's Severin. This is Plug.
Love
right
Plug.
here.
There's another
think.
underrated cat.
yes. Yes,
Severin,
yes.
I think.
That's Plug
All right,
on that
so
cold.
this is a nice third bullseye. Nice little third bullseye. And some more Joe Kubert. I really like this Batman. Pretty cool.
That's sick.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. I see
Nice.
some Steppo books that we'll tear out of here. Steppo, where'd you go?
I'm hiding here.
There you go. You're hard to find. There you are.
Now, Steppo, before you show, your story of your Wiz Comics number 2 killed me, man.
Yeah, it's really.
I don't know
It-
if I
it
can
didn't
forgive.
thrill
I
me
don't know if
very
I can
much, I
forgive
can
my
tell you.
sister and grandmother if that happened to me. You're a good man if you did.
I was tried. It was charged, tried, convicted, and executed.
Did you hear this one, Unruly? It's a rough
No,
story.
I have not.
Oh, it's awful. It's awful.
I feel bad for bringing it up.
I can just tell it really quick. My sister had a bad ear from German measles.
What year was this? In the
1963. 1963. And it was at my grandparents' house. My dad had only a very few survivors of books. One of them was The Wiz 2.
Which is the first one. Wiz,
which is the
we call
first
it 2,
one.
but it is
And it was
actually
the-
the first. It's Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it was the nicest book that had survived out of all of the ones that he had. And so I'm reading this. I'm 9. and my sister's playing the piano, and she says, well, they just had a pool installed in their house, and so she said, I want to go swimming. And I said, well, go swimming. And she says, well, where are my earplugs? And I said, I don't know where your earplugs are. She says, yes, you took them. And you did that so I can't swim and I have a bad ear. And I said, Corinne, I don't have them. My grandmother heard it in the kitchen. She comes out, what's the matter? And Corinne says, Steve took my earplugs and I can't swim my ear. I have I'm deaf in an ear and I can't. And he won't let me swim because he's hiding my earplugs. And I said, Grandma says, well, what'd you do with them? I said, Grandma, I don't have them. I don't have them. I didn't touch them. I don't know anything about it. She came over to me and she says, I'll ask you one more time. What did you do with the earplugs? I said, Grandma, I don't have them. She took the Whiz comic out of my hands. She rolled it up in anger. And then she wailed on the backs of my legs and just completely destroyed the book, ripped it to pieces. And I'm not a frail kid. I was more bummed out about the book, but I didn't like the idea that I got executed and I didn't do anything wrong. So she finished it. She says, now you're going to tell me? And I said, Grandma, I don't have it. And then Corinne says, oh, here they are. They're in my pocket. No, I'm sorry. No, I wish I hadn't done that. Gosh, I'm sorry, Steve. None of that. She dropped the book at my feet, turned, went over and got Corinne, and then they went outside, and then she went swimming. That's my Whiz story.
Ouch.
I would have picked my little sister up by the ankles and beat my grandma to death with her.
I'm with you, Unruly. That just kills. That's like, oh my God. I mean, in 1963, you didn't quite appreciate how valuable it was. But
well, I knew it was a cool book. I mean, I knew right away it was a cool book because it was old and the most important thing, it was my dad's. It was Dad's book. And
it survived. It was so hard to survive up until that point because so many paper drives and things happened. To get that far was like the guy in the movie where he gets through all this shit and then he's like trips and falls and hits his head type of thing. You know,
that's like, the whole thing. But it didn't affect me none. Here's a blonde phantom.
I just wanted to know. I heard that story and it was hurting me to hear about it. So sorry to bring it up.
No, that's all right.
You sound like you got over it.
It's all right.
All the trauma.
Thunder, Frazetta.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only book that has all the Frazetta interior too, right? Is it
correct? It's the only one. And then they wanted to do number 2. And they wanted him to do stuff, and he says, well, I don't want to do that. They said, oh, no, we want you to do that. He says, great, I'm out.
Yeah, Frazetta he wouldn't, if he didn't want to do it, he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't.
Here's another Schomburg. Captain Easy at street level, at beach level, sea level. And here's the one that Alan typed and did it. Kipe. Remember, did you guys ever say when people would steal, they kipe something?
No.
Maybe that's a Northwest thing. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I love the kind of the sort of senorita vibe with the harem pants on this, and the guy in the native that's going to throw her into the pot for dinner. And they always have the comedy guys getting about ready to get an arrow in the neck. Skulls at the bottom too. They've been cooking here before. And one last one, just a great Infantino with the cube head guy.
Yeah.
This is what is it, 8.5? Yeah, 8.5. Old label. But just
Steppa, how many slabs? You have a lot of slabs, I think.
I really don't. My entire collection is, I think, about 40 long boxes altogether, including slabs. The vast majority of my collection is silver. And others, but mostly silver, and it's almost all of it's raw. That stuff behind me, but the boxes over here pretty much are all slabs. A lot of slabs happened recently because of the way the market has and all the beautiful stuff that's shown up. I basically did a whole bunch of Baker and Cayman, and that's basically it really was running along and anyway. But Parm, I have to say this. In all sincerity, I have never seen anything as impressive as that in my life. Whoa. At one place. I really haven't. I just one quick story because Alan had pulled his Robin out. I was at the San Diego Comic Convention in 1996, and I went up to Stephen Fischler at Metropolis Comics. He was on his laptop ticky-tacking away. I found out later he was talking to Jerry Lake about making some big sale. And so anyway, in his case, he didn't have much, but in his case, he had a Detective 38. And I love that book. It's a beautiful book. I love the whole thing about it. It's a gorgeous book. And I said, and I knew him because we became advisors in the same class, right? At the same time. So I said, hey, Steve, how you doing? He says, fine. And I said, do you suppose I could take a look at that Detective 38? And he goes, and he looks at the book and he looks back at me. He says, no. I said, no. He said, no. I said, okay, nice seeing you, Steve. See you later. Just a peach of a guy.
I won't let you look at mine either there, Steve, so don't worry.
Alan, I don't want to see your Robin.
Oh, it's going to be in the chat for sure.
Some comic book personalities are rough around the edges. So it sounds like.
Well, you wonder what their parents were like with that kind of. He says, "Hi, I'm a guy with money hanging out of my pockets. You know, I have it. Do you suppose I could look at that comic book? No. Okay, bye."
Yeah, I remember going to an LCS in Manhattan when I was visiting my grandma, and just went down the street to an LCS, and that Tech 38 was just on their wall as a wall book. And I remember just being like, wow, that's freaking cool, man. And this was probably 1977 or 78.
A rare book even then.
Yeah, and it was just like, I knew I was in a different spot than I was used to at Circle K's back in New Mexico. You know? And it was so that book is probably
I've never seen nothing that big in front of me.
Yeah. Are you going to pick up another copy?
Yeah, like I've seen AF-15s and Hawk 1s, but I've never seen anything, either one of those three or two.
The biggest thing I saw was that Tech 35. That was at my LCS. The guy, someone had sold their estate, and he had mostly Silver Age. It was like a lot of beat up Silver Age, and then he had like 10 Golden Age books, and one of them was the Tech 35.
I like the fact that you go with DC, and I think that DC in the Golden Age they really were the big dogs, and then Timely came in and they've become bigger in a lot of ways, but not really. I think that the DC stuff right at the jump was with Superman and Batman. You couldn't beat it. They were the ones that put Captain Marvel and Timely and all that stuff. They all came after, and I think that you're focusing on the DC stuff is smart. But I have never seen books like those. I mean, what you've got there truly is world-class stuff.
Well,
if you weren't such a nice guy, I'd hate you.
It's hard to do.
His kid got a fire his ass.
That's right, unruly.
Blame it on Tex. It's Tex's fault. Tex is still pushing him. He's like, you got to get another book.
Well, Tex is like, trade all this in and get this.
Tex is a wild man.
See, I like a lot of books. I don't usually trade for a big book, so that was it's a different.
Well, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Yeah,
both of those.
I think Tex is good for Doc. Tex got, Tech 27, Batman 1, bro. That's some good shit, boy. He's got his Marvel 1. He's got his Cap 1. He's just killing the heads, taking the heads off the body. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
what up, Taylor? Good
lyrical.
to see you, man.
Well, I think it's good hanging out with you guys, man. That's all I can say. Hanging out and showing comics, whether it's
y'all get to your
freaking whether it's a acetate cover or Tech 27, it's good stuff, man.
That's the gamut.
That is the
right.
gamut.
Yeah,
the Alpha and the Omega, big time.
Wow.
Yeah. Action 1 next. Yeah. Well,
Action 1 next. Boy. Yeah. Look at Tex. Let's go. Let's go, job, baby. That's my boy, Tex.
Help your dad out.
Sell your house.
A
couple of your children and get one.
Ain't much different.
Yeah. I'll sell you off to the highest bidder. We'll get it.
You'll be living down in a van by the river, but you got all the books.
like the accountant. Everybody see the accountant? He has a few books in his
yes,
SUV. I love that.
Opens the drawer with gold and all the books.
He had a Action 1 and he had All American 16, First Green Lantern. So
yeah, that's another book I'd love to get.
Yeah, it's a hard one to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to say, and I appreciate that book, but for the amount of money it would cost, what you're doing, what you did, Parm, is far. I just don't. And if you look at Green Lantern, looks kind of tubby on that cover. Art Modell or whatever, the way he drew him. I
don't even know the book y'all are talking about. What are y'all talking about?
I mean, to me, for value, you know, Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man, you can't lose.
You can't go wrong.
You know, it's just Spider-Man. If you know, and then Hulk 1. You know, there's a lot of great books, but yeah.
He does look chubby.
That's what it looks like.
Look at that. I mean, look at. He looks like he's been at the all.
He does look chubby as hell.
It's like the ASM 15 Spider-Man.
Yeah, his pants don't even fit. Look at that.
Yeah, that first Craven the Hunter Spider-Man always causes me like a little what's going on there?
He's got old man pants on with his belt up by his underneath his boobs.
I never noticed that. Now I notice it. That's
you've ruined it.
Have I ruined it for you?
Yeah.
My mission.
I think that was a cool
my
cover.
mission is over. My job here is done. King.
We're going to shut down Steppo. Don't dip on us though. Stick around for the off air, Steppo. You hear me?
Okay, I'll stick.
Please stick around, man. He always zips out, don't he, Alan? He's like zip right out the door.
Yeah, he's always like disappears.
Yeah. Stick around, man. We're gonna shut her down. We'll get out of here, but off air. All right. So thank you, everybody. This has been the Collector Club. I was gonna give away a necklace, but it's just too much work right now. I'll get y'all later. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. Kirby Crackle, oi, oi, oi. This has been the Comic Collector Club. Kirby is the greatest. Kirby's the GOAT. But that Tech 27 and Batman 1's pretty sick, and Kirby didn't have nothing to do with that. So I got to open my mind up to different things, dude. So I'm going to get out of here. Hope everybody had a good year on the Collector Club. We'll see you next year.